You are welcome to my live, everybody. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì. Please help me share to invite others.
Tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilé-iṣẹ́ cream tó jẹ́ ojúlówó tó gbajúgbajà láwùjọ, ẹ má wulẹ̀ làágùn jìnnà. Ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty Products là ń sọ nípa rẹ̀. Tí ẹ̀yin sísítà àti mọ́mí tẹwà invoke bá fẹ́ ra cream tó jẹ́ ojúlówó yàtọ̀ sí àwọn ṣàgbẹ̀lójú yòyò. Àwọn product oríṣiríṣi amárádán amárajọ̀lọ̀ tí àwọn ènìyàn á dùn wò tárí mìíràn jọjọ. Ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty Products lẹ ti máa rí wọn. Snow White Body Cream, chocolate for dark skin, F-Cast Cream fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí àwọ̀ wọn mọ́ lọ́lọ́lọ́. Cream láti treat pimples náà wà nílé iṣẹ́ Most Beauty Products. Dark knuckles fún gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe àtúnṣe sí knuckles wọn tó dúdú tó ti ṣá. Àti oríṣiríṣi cream tẹ́ bá fẹ́ nílé iṣẹ́ wa. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti bá dòwò pọ̀ nílẹ̀ yàtọ̀ òkè òkun ni wọ́n lè ròyìn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà la máa ń ṣe ẹ̀dínwó nílé iṣẹ́ wa. Ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ 0812-5587-212. Facebook Most Beauty Products. Lórí Instagram kàn sí wa lónìí. A ò sì ní já ọkulẹ̀.
Yeah. Ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàárọ̀ ní ibikíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń gbé wò mí. Tèmi tí ń tòótọ́ abiyamọ ayé with the source on the line. You are all welcome to my live. Thank you everybody for coming around. As you all know, I love you all with the love of Christ. Thanks for coming around. Adẹ́kú dédé wòyí. A kú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní orí ìkànnì. This morning, when I came out earlier, I actually wanted to talk about this, but bí mo ṣe fẹ́ gbé ẹnu lé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, my mind told me no, that I should wait. Èèyàn kan kì í jẹ́ àwádé. Let's wait for the other side of the story. Then let's weigh things together. Let's leave all these people that are bullying, that are trying to shame somebody, that are trying to silence people. Let's leave them aside now. Let's have an unbiased analysis of the story so far. Let's have an unbiased analysis of the story so far, according to evidences that have been made available to us on social media. We are going to treat the case, the point our lowo by. Please help me share, help me share to invite others. I'll try as much as possible to go around all the pages I'm streaming through to be able to read at least, if not all, quite a few comments. So I want to seek your indulgence, please. If I do not acknowledge your comments, it's simply because I missed it. I didn't see it. I will not ignore anybody. Everybody here is important to me. So, ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ìkànnì. Kó tó di pé a máa lọ sínú ètò. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n polówó àwọn oníbàárà mi. Ẹ jẹ́ n polówó wọn fún yín. Ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty. Ní ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty, ó jẹ́ ilé-iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń ta egbòogi àwọn. Ó jẹ́ ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ti ń ta egbòogi àwọn èrò amárajọlọ̀. Strictly organic skincare products is what is being sold at Most Beauty. Either you want to go for the screen whitening. Sunday you do bàjẹ́ gan ni. My mommy, Ayọ̀rìndé Williams. You're welcome to my live, ma. Sunday olóyin gidi ni Sunday tàwáyé. Ní ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty, àwọn ìpara amárádán amárajọlọ̀. Òun ni wọ́n ṣe ní ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty. Bóyá aláwọ̀ dúdú ni wá ni o, àbáláwọ̀ funfun. Àbí kí aláwọ̀ dúdú ni wá tí a fẹ́ change shade skin wa, àbí kí a fẹ́ di aláwọ̀ funfun pátápátá tí ò dẹ̀ ní any side effect. Mo fi ọwọ́ sọ̀yà fún ilé-iṣẹ́ Most Beauty fún yín pé tí ẹ bá débẹ̀, wọ́n máa fún yín ní, wọ́n máa bá yín, ẹ bá wọn so that they can give you something that is going to work perfectly for your skin without any side effects. Do you even have any blemish on your skin that you wish to remove, such as stretch mark, skin tag, acne, pimples, and many, many more? If you reach out to them, I am sure that it's a sure skin plug that is going to give you something perfect and something beautiful that will make you have a glowing and a shining skin. At Sovereign Hair, iléeṣẹ́ Sovereign Hair, irun gidi nìkan ni wọ́n máa ń tà ní Sovereign Hair. They don't sell horse hair at Sovereign Hair. They don't sell hair blends. They don't sell synthetic. Strictly luxury. So are you a wig diva that wears nothing but luxury? Or you are a wig diva who has always been unlucky when it comes to buying wigs online, and you believe there is no sure plug online to give you 100% luxury? Why don't you try Sovereign Hair and let the hair speak for itself? Because at Sovereign Hair, their product actually speaks for itself, and you are assured with a money back guarantee if you are not satisfied with whatever you order. And even at Sovereign Hair, you have the opportunity to customize your hair. Yeah, you have the opportunity to customize any hair of your choice to make you have that Hollywood look that you have always desired. So, ẹ̀yin tèmi, ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ìkànnì. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò ní orúkọ bàbá àti ní orúkọ ọmọ àti ní orúkọ ẹ̀mí mímọ́. Thank you all for joining my live. Yeah, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ nípa awuyewuye ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lórí ìkànnì láti bí ọjọ́ méjì mélòó kan. Kó tó di pé ìgbéyàwó yìí náà wá sí ayé, bí a ṣe gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi awuyewuye prior to when the wedding was supposed to come. There were so many uproar on social media. There was so many fights. There were so many analyses here and there and all. And after the wedding, we all wished the couple a happy married life, because they came and told us that they've known each other for 20 years and they are so sure that they can live with each other, and many, 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 many more. Not up until 2 days ago when the news broke out that the couple have been separated. Yeah, before I go into the evidences that are with me, I want to say this based on my own small knowledge. And I hope everybody that is going to listen to this show tonight will take away hate from their mind and listen to me objectively. In the just concluded show that we heard just now, I know quite a number of us were on that show. We saw everything. So mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti orí àwọn points kan tó jáde ní orí show yẹn. And that is the aspect of body shaming. She complained bitterly that at some point her husband was body shaming her, which brings us to ask the question, why? Okay, fine, you guys have known each other for 20 years, this, that, and all. But up till this year, 2023, you were not seeing each other. And obviously, a lot of things have changed, both on the part of the female and on the male side, before the reconnection in 2023. In as much as I would want to condemn the rush into the marriage, because if there was no rush into this particular marriage, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ tó wá padà di ìjà yìí would have been seen and duly observed. According to Mr. Demola's interview a few hours ago, he said that the idea of getting married together was brought up by Sister Farida. Sister Farida said it was a lie, and like an hour ago, it's not up to an hour now, Sister Farida was on a show. She called in on a show and she talked about body shaming. I want to sincerely ask this question for people that have a good foresight. And the first question I'm going to ask is, if truly Mr. Demola was the one that asked for this marriage, then why didn't he see all these things he started complaining about after the marriage? That's point number one. Because mi ò rí reason tí ọkùnrin máa rí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n rí yẹn tẹ̀sán pé wọ́n wá complain pa tẹ̀sán pé kí lè bọ́ra lójú wọn that it was always body shaming you. The question is, ṣé wọn ò rí gbogbo àwọn kinní kó tó di pé ẹ dá ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó sí iwájú? Because ní ọpọlọ ọmọ kékeré tèmi, nǹkan tèmi rí dìmú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo máa ṣàlàyé fún everybody. Then I'll go around the comments to see what people to observe in the whole matter. Auto di pa máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí play àwọn evidence kankan tí ọwọ́ wa bà ní orí social media. Ọkùnrin sọ pé mọ̀mí mọ̀ ẹ́ lásán làwọn sì fẹ́ ṣe. That it was the woman that insisted it be changed to marriage and she can foot the bills because according to Yoruba tradition, family ìyàwó ni wọ́n máa ń ṣe. Wọ́n máa ń gbé wedding. Fair enough. But from what the ìyàwó herself have come out to say to us all on social media, ó jọ gàtè kò jọ gàtè, ó fi ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, but I understand the kind of òwe tí mo try láti pa. He said he's not interested in a marriage, that he just wanted introduction at first to make her know that he has the intention of getting married to her, right? And she have come out to say that after the marriage, he started body shaming her. I think ọ̀rọ̀ méjèèjì yẹn àwa tá jẹ́ amòye ní ibi báyìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó yẹ kó yé wa to an extent. Kó sì dànù àìsàn ló ń wà òun yìí. Ó yẹ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn at least to an extent kó yé wa dé ibì kan. So kó tó di pé mo máa sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú jù, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ nínú àlàyé tí Brother Demola tí wọ́n ṣe ní orí show some few hours ago. Ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ibẹ̀ yẹn ká wá compare mọ́ àwọn nǹkan tá ti ń gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ká wá mú eléyìí tó ń jẹ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ká wá mú bọ́tà ní inú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú. Sorry, I was holding the wrong device. Ṣáà yà mí lẹ́nu pé kí ló dé tí mi rí nǹkan tí mo wà. So, let's start from, I hope this is the first one. This is the beginning. Kí ni nǹkan tó tẹ̀ máa ń wọ́rí ẹ̀yin búlì yìí gan? Ṣé ìgbà tí aláya yín jáde tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn ṣá flag ẹ̀ ni? Ṣé bá jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀? Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ jọ̀ọ́, for us to be able to enjoy the show, please, I will need you in the love button section. Love and like, please. Love and like, please. Love and like, please. Love and like, please. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. That's the only way you can help me to have a smooth show this hour. Love and like button, please. Okay, no, conchile. That's the second part. Second part, Lily.
First of all, mo ti mọ Farida lóòótọ́ láti 20 years ago. Wọ́n wọ skirt, wọ́n pass skirt ní ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́wọ́ anybody. Ilé mi ní backing àwọn bá mi. tó jẹ́ wá bá mi ó ní máàlù kan Alhaji Kebe Ọlọ́run foríjì Alhaji Kebe tí máa bá Farida sùn lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì tí máa ń báǹkì ẹ̀ ẹni bá jọ wà nílé kejì yẹn ó máa gbọ́ má yẹ kọ́ ó kọ̀ dédé wá bá mi ní ọjọ́ kan nígbà bíi 3 days after ló pé wáyé tó yẹ pé màmá ni òun wáyé tó màmá ṣe báyìí èmi báǹkì girlfriend òun mo tún fi ń wọ̀ òun girlfriend yín báwo pé Farida owó èmi ò mọ̀ pé Farida girlfriend ní báwo mo ṣe mọ̀ ó ní kí n béèrè lọ́wọ́ Farida ó jẹ́ wọ́n nílé mo lọ bá ní yàrá kejì mo lọ bá Farida pé ṣó òun fẹ́ rẹ́ Alhaji Kebe ó ní ẹ ìgbà tó wà secondary school ní wáyé tó sọ fún mi ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó ti bá sùn ọ̀rẹ́ 20 sílẹ̀ bí 18 sùn.
ẹ dúró mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́lọ́ yín ẹ dúró bẹ̀rẹ̀ Adémọ́lá ṣẹ́yìn o.
It was so unfortunate that we had to witness this on social media today. Before I play this further, I would say nobody should blame this man for coming out to talk. Nobody should blame him for coming out to speak up, because up till today, we have never heard him publicly say anything about Sister Farida. But ẹni tó ní orúkọ láti protect is an aspiring politician. Ẹni tó ní orúkọ láti protect, and after having a little misunderstanding with his wife, because they are still married until they officially divorce each other, for him to have a little misunderstanding with his wife, and the next thing is saying bloggers are describing his manhood, saying a lot of things about him. Ẹni tó bá sọ pé wọn kì í ṣe ọkùnrin gidi for coming out to talk. Onítọ̀hún má gbàdúrà pé kí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà kò ṣe ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ òun tó jẹ́ ọkùnrin. Wọ́n ní ẹni tá a nà ní ara ń tà. What do we call politics? A politician, to be a potential politician, you have to start with your name, having a good name. Having a good name, having integrity. Before we talk about money and every other thing. This is the name he has to sell to the world for any post he's aspiring to get to in life. And that is the same name they are dragging all over social media because he has a misunderstanding with his wife. An issue that is supposed to be resolved. Emma gets me wrong now. This is not Ọ̀rọ̀ láàrin boyfriend àti girlfriend. Tabasok, okay, somebody is a bitter ex. That's why the person ran off to social media. This is ọ̀rọ̀ láàrin ọkọ àti ìyàwó. Ìyàwó tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe tó ti pé oṣù mélòó kan. At least tẹ́ bá ní issue láàrin ara yín. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó súnmọ́ yín wà ńbẹ̀ tó lè bá yín dá sí. Family ọkọ, family ìyàwó wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀ tí wọ́n lè bá yín dá sí. Àwọn tí wọ́n so yín pọ̀ ní church or wherever tẹ́ ti ṣe everything, tẹ́ ṣe your engagement and everything, they are there for you to call àwọn àgbàlagbà tí wọ́n ní òye, àwọn àgbà gidi, not àgbàyà. Wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀ that you guys could go to, tí wọ́n lè pè yín jókòó, kó bá yín resolve issue yìí amicably. But it's so sad that the case was first heard on social media. Although with social media tán, káwọn èèyàn tó máa sọ pé okay, let's go into it, let's talk about it. So, you are going to be hearing a lot of things as women. Tẹ́ bá wà lórí ìkànnì, ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn nǹkan tí ò ní dùn mọ́ yín nínú ní ibi báyìí ní alẹ́, but gbogbo wa la ti gbọ́ side story Sister Farida before today. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ títí Brother Demola kó tó di pé a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí analyze.
Ṣé ti rí ìgbà tí mo dé fast forward tó dé lọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìyẹn 2003 lọ́rọ̀ tí mo sọ fún yín. Pẹ̀lú ọdún 2009 mo move wá láti London wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. 2010 òun move wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Tún fẹ́ra wa. Ta fẹ́ra wa ojú mo fẹ́ gbé lọ China ẹni tó sọ pé jìgòló yìí ni o. Mo ti lọ ṣe visa China, mo ti lọ sí China embassy. Mo lọ China pé ó wà lọ rajà ní China kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tajà. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín, mo ti gbé lọ China, ó tó di pé mo lọ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹbí àtọ̀rẹ́ tó tún fẹ́ náà. Mo ní mi ìgbésẹ̀ kẹ́lí ẹni ẹ ti fẹ́ rí má pè mọ́ báyìí fẹ́ máa pera yín. Ṣé mo lọ bá bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sẹ́yìn pé Demola ló ní kò má pè mọ́, èmi àti bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó fẹ́ jà, bọ̀bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ láti máa sọ pé àwọn aláṣẹ́wó wo ni ọmọ wo ló ké kí nígbà tuntun mi kó má bá yàwó mi ẹni tí mò ń fẹ́ ni kó respect kí nígbà aláṣẹ́fẹ́ jẹ́ àdùnnú sùúrù lọ́jọ́ yẹn tó wà láàrin ìyẹn tó kúrò níbẹ̀ ìyẹn ló dé iṣẹ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì tá a máa fẹ́ra wa ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta tá a máa fẹ́ra wa inú ilé mi lọ́ọ̀dì o I live in ilé mi council ní ilé mi I live in a 22-room house. Wọ́n bá mi nínú ilé mi gbàgádà wọ́n bá mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dé láti London lẹ́yìn yẹn store lẹ́yìn dé ẹ̀gbẹ́ mi ní ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ń gbé. Àwọn oníyàrá pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n mi látàárọ̀ tuntun ṣe alẹ́ kí lẹ́jọ́ ṣe oníyàrá. Ìbílẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n àbójútó ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni. Gẹ́ẹ̀lì ní London náà kò ní every Friday. Everybody in London have been flying first class 1999 ti fẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ kan kóòtù gbẹ̀yìn. Ẹ wá ṣẹ̀kù every weekend ask everybody in London. Ẹ bá yọ sátìrì àmọ́ni kúrò London. Express tó wá kú London Demola òkú lárajà sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ìjọba lọ. Ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ anybody tó wà London tó wá sọ pé òun mẹ́ńtọ́ pè lọ́mọ ìjọba lọ. Fast forward 2015 years to the best that best in the share ilé mi ló wà ṣe wedding ló fẹ́ bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó ń pè ní Túndé
ẹ dúró ń kú mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú sá ṣé 2015 tẹ́ sọ pé wà ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ṣé ìgbà ẹ ti dé láti prison gbà yẹn.
ìlọ prison mi ṣe kankan ajálájọ wà mo ṣe politics mo contest fún House of Rep close to $2 million ask anybody. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan sọ pé kí ló dé ẹ tó jáde gómìnà bomi go lọ́wọ́ $2 million. Wọ́n ní 150 àṣàdẹ́. Mo ṣe in dollars mo ti ṣe fi ṣe politics. Space Sienna bus brand new mẹ́wàá mo fi campaign. Èrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Mo jẹ́ campaign tán tó ti.
Má yẹ ká tí lọ sí political ambition, Mr. Demola. Did we all hear everything that he said here about her? I am not insinuating, no, but based on nǹkan gbọ́ yìí and based on show tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí, let me see if I can play part of the show, and based on nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí show tí a gbọ́ tán ní àìpẹ́ yìí, a máa rí pé bákanbàkan ọ̀rọ̀ jọ ara. Mr. Demola have said a lot of gory things in the last couple of minutes. And Sister Farida came out to say that she was constantly being body shamed, intimidated, and all of that. And I would say, as a woman that you share that sort of past with a man, it's not ideal at all. It completely makes no sense getting married with somebody that knows so much about one's past. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àbàṣà ni. Okay, so Sister Farida sọ pé àwọn suffer humiliation. Ká gbọ́n bí báyìí. Wọ́n ní it's been constant body shaming.
Wọ́n ti wá bá nǹkan jẹ́ fúnra wọn. So àwa tá a bá yín yá àwọn èèyàn yìí ká eléyìí jẹ́ kó fún àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n ṣẹ̀ máa lọ lé ọkọ àwọn tó bá yí wọn ká kọ́ máa. Ìkọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá ti lè rojọ́ jù náà tó tẹ̀lé pé àbòsí ó pọ̀ ní òkèsí ayé. Láti pé ẹni sọ tá ìsọ yìí o, ẹ dàbí.
No, Ejema Bino, hold on. Am I sure I have the right show?
I just want to cut a bit briefly, okay? Just people, I do understand all what you're saying. I mean, blaming
I don't think I have the right show. Okay. Let me just briefly use the use my mouth to analyze it a bit. When Sister Farida called into a spokesperson's show, she said that when Uncle Demola came out, that he came to Nigeria ideally, that àwọn làwọn bá wọn fárun oko everything, àwọn làwọn po cream fún wọn tó tún fi pupa tára wọn fi mọ́ this blah blah blah. Fine, mi ò lè sọ pé both parties are lying, but gbogbo wa náà la mọ̀ pé kò sẹ́ni tó máa rojọ́ náà tó máa fẹ́ rojọ́ mọ́ ara ẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀. But àwọn òótọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n fara hàn nínú àwọn ẹjọ́ tá a gbọ́, àwọn òótọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó fara hàn nínú àwọn ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n rò fún wa tá a gbọ́, àwọn nǹkan tí àwa fẹ́ ṣe analysis ní orí ẹ̀ ní wákàtí. First and foremost, the question I want to ask is, there was no intimacy at all. You just saw each other and decided you want to marry, and on the part of Sister Farida, you just decided to throw 100 million naira on a wedding that you have not had intimacy with a man, because I would rather say that wedding was impromptu. Demola said something on the show in the afternoon. Me mobiya omajade nínú voice notes tí mo play earlier that I'm still going to play again as the show runs by. He said before he arrived that Sister Larrit has been indicating interest that once he's back, she's taking her man back. So èmi fẹ́ believe nínú ọpọlọ kékeré ọmọ kékeré ara mi pé decision Sister Larrit yẹn to have the man back is what prompted the impromptu wedding. I may be wrong, but I am trying to logically analyze it according to what is made available to us on social media. Ẹ má yẹ ká gbàgbé pé Sister Larrit ni wọ́n kọ́kọ́ establish when Mr. Demola arrived in Nigeria, that he made contact to her. I think she said he made contact to her in February, asking her to come over to come see him, and she declined. So Mr. Demola too have come out to say that Sister Larrit have been making plans towards his coming to Nigeria to reunite with him. Nǹkan tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ jígóló ọ̀nà jígóló yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká set it aside. The fact that a man is interested in women irrespective of their age does not necessarily mean he's going after them because of money. There are just some people like that. Mind age, nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ gangan is what they desire in a woman. Like he rightly said in Sister Buki Jesus' show that even though you are old, you are young. So far as you have baka, in they follow you, they go. But Demola is somebody that have never hidden his love for women from anyone. He's someone that has never hidden his love for women from anybody he has ever dated. If Sister Farida could claim that she knows everything about him and she thought it through and decided to marry him like that, then why run to social media at the first separation that you guys had, and you claimed that he is with a politician, with a woman, but ó wá ṣòro fún wa láti believe nǹkan tẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú politician kan, pé wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú obìnrin kan, simply because of this voice note that I am about to play now. We all know how social media rolls. I'm not saying you are lying, but this is an evidence. Emma Bin. This is an evidence that was made. That was made available to us. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré gbọ́ briefly.
because my ship, wait, Mama, go on. Your my yoni are, what was she for me? And I had this much my yo, so not worry.
Again, play up again.
That I was doing all this. Everything I should went. I feel shares on social media. I get it by on social media. Because my ship, wait, Mama, go on. Your my yoni are, what was she for me? And I had this much my yo, so not worry.
This is a threat that was made from Sister Farida to Brother Demola, saying that àwọn máa yọ oró Madam Yemisi Fashawe ní ara Brother Demola, pé nǹkan tí Brother Demola ṣe fún àwọn ara woman yẹn làwọn ti máa yọ oró yẹn. So this statement alone ó jẹ́ kó wà extremely difficult fún wa láti ascertain maybe actually it is true that Mr. Demola went to live with Madam Yemisi as our spokesperson is claiming on social media, or she is simply carrying out a threat concerning this issue. Nobody should get me wrong. I'm not here to shame a woman. I'm also a woman. I know the pain that comes with breakup, failed marriage, especially for a marriage that is not up to 2 months, that crashed with so much crowd, so much money that is involved. But let me establish one fact, that it's not about money. Really, it's not about money. It's about affection. It's about how the man feels. Because if you believe pé kó tó di pé ọkùnrin máa decide pé òun fẹ́ fẹ́ obìnrin, definitely ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ obìnrin yẹn. But for the obìnrin to not come on social media to say that she faced constant body shaming, then ó fẹ́ fara hàn pé lóòótọ́ one person wanted this union more than the other person. You understand? Nǹkan tẹ́mi rí tí mo dìmú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nìyẹn, that this union initially, one person actually wanted it more than the other party. Àtìgbà tí ayé ti dáyé ni ọkọ àti ìyàwó ti máa ń jà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé the fact now that Brother Demola was living with Sister Farida. A lot of women do it. It's a norm now in the society. Like I said earlier this morning, the world is revolving and we are having more of independent women these days. We are having more successful women in the society these days. And there are even so many women that are in marriage today tó yẹ pé ilé táwọn àtọkọ wọn jọ ń gbé, àwọn ni wọ́n kọ, but ẹ̀dá alààyè kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ pé obìnrin ló nílé. As far as anybody is concerned, any family even their family members will believe pé ọkọ ló nílé, ọkọ ló kọ́ ilé. So let's leave the fact that he moved in with her. Let's leave it aside now. You guys are having differences and the man decided, okay, for now, let me just move out. Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí a lè fi pé ó lè mú ọkùnrin bínú bọ́ta nínú ilé? Nǹkan ẹ̀kan tí mi rí tó lè gbé kí ìyẹn kó dìídì wáyé, especially for a man that's living with a woman, is the fact that he's been constantly disrespected. Brother Demola have not come out to say this, but from gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí mo rí lórí social media kó tó di pé Brother Demola jáde wá sọ̀rọ̀, ó fi hàn pé a lot had been going on indoor. The man couldn't take it anymore. He came out to say that he would tell her to do something, she would do another thing. Then gbogbo wa la were aware of ìjà Sister Larrit and Sister Farida. If we are going to be fair, if we are going to be sincere, Sister Larrit did just come out to start attacking Sister Farida. The first attack was launched by Sister Farida. The first attack was launched by Sister Farida, and Sister Larrit was just simply reacting to the vibes she was getting from Sister Farida. She was responding to the things Sister Farida was saying. So if Brother Demola that was living with Sister Larrit then does not even know half of the things, because we all witnessed Sister Farida putting up updates and deleting them. We all witnessed it times without number. She'll put out some updates, within an hour she's going to go take it off. And Brother Demola here told us some hours ago that he keeps telling her not to do something, she goes back to do it. showing that even he was in the dark on Sister Farida's social media activities while they were living together in the marriage. Because if you can see that Sister Larrit came out to attack Sister Farida, then we should all realize that láti ilẹ̀ ni a lot of manipulation ló ti wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Like I said, like I said earlier, this show is not directed at attacking anybody. We are only analyzing based on what is made available on social media. Sister Farida was the one that brought this issue to social media through her mouthpiece, which she duly called into her show tonight. So I believe she wants the world to know about it. That is why she brought it to social media. If not, if it was for settlement, then we social media people are not the one to judge the issue. It should have been something that should be a matter to be resolved indoor and not on social media. So for anybody thinking, why is she putting her mouth? What's her business? They made it our business. That is why we are talking about it. This is something that is on our own cyberspace, and we want us to learn one or two things. Because I came out initially in the morning, I talked about successful single women and the potential dangers they are being faced with. Is a curse when you meet the wrong man. Okay, now Sister Farida is making us to believe that Demola was taking money from her. But the receipt she sent to our spokesperson was a statement of accounts proving that she had money, not receipts proving that she gave Demola money. And Demola have sent, let me see if this woman have posted it. Demola have sent his bank statements on how he's been sending, Demola sent his bank statements on how he has been sending money to Sister Farida to a blogger on social media. So, wá jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kó fẹ́ yà wá lẹ́nu díẹ̀ because ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o. So ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kó ṣò wá lọ́wọ́ díẹ̀, àwa mọ èyí tá fẹ́ dìmú níbẹ̀ because one person is talking about, okay, she have not posted it. She promised to post it, but she have not posted it. But she read it. I even did a screen grab of one of the chats when she was reading it online. So Demola ti fi evidence hàn fún gbogbo ayé pé bí àwọn ṣe ń fún ìyàwó àwọn ní owó ní àárín bí oṣù kan tí àwọn jọ gbé papọ̀ rèé, bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìyàwó wọn kọ́ àwọn fi ẹnu sọ pé àwọn fún wọn lówó báyìí, àwọn fún wọn lówó báyìí. So àwa mọ̀ bóyá àwọn máa lọ ń gba cash, wọ́n láwọn bá wọn sọ 20 million. Ó yẹ kí 20 million yẹn lè ní receipts. Ṣá lè lọ sí báǹkì kẹ́ lọ gba cash 20 million kẹ́ kó léyàn lọ́wọ́. Ẹni pé ẹ bá wọn san 7 million owó tax kan. We should be able to see the receipts because Demola came out with receipts. And you know, say for social media, we they get one slogan and say, if you don't get evidence, you go do it, you go explain tire. So when I say that, I do not say that now in a demeaning or in a manner to insult or anything. But bí gbogbo wa ṣe mọ̀ pé èmi tèmi bá jáde láti wá sọ̀rọ̀, mo máa ń like pé kí n máa mú receipt, mo máa ń like pé kí n máa mú dání. Láì fi ọ̀pá gbọ̀lọ̀gbọ̀lọ̀ pa ejò, I will just say that this marriage had been bad from the word go. And it's so evident that Sister Farida rushed things up because she knew that there were other women that had interest. You know, Rotowanle. For crying out loud, this man just came from Ilinla. He has not even had time to, he came back to meeting his property in a very bad state that he couldn't even stay in the house. He had to be living in a hotel before Sister Farida offered that he should move in with her, which he did. Any good friend can offer that to anybody that is in distress and they would accept. And I am grateful for the fact that Sister Farida was okay, was it Sister? No, it was from Demola. We could understand that Demola was already living in a house before they rekindled their love. Demola was already living with her before they rekindled their love, because according to him, they were already living together before she knelt down and apologized to him and begged him not to keep judging her by her past. Everybody has a past. Honestly, everybody has a past, but tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí Demola tí wọ́n sọ ní orí ìkànnì ní àná ó ti di àná nísìn. Tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí Demola sọ ní orí ìkànnì ní àná ó jẹ́ òótọ́. Then I would, sorry, mo ń try láti ka comments. Ó jẹ́ tó bá yẹ pé ó jẹ́ tòótọ́, then I would say that the wedding was not supposed to come up at all. It wasn't supposed to come up at all. Please, I'm watching live show. You're welcome to my live, my mommy Shei Shayo. You're welcome, Lola Rosaline. You're welcome. Okay, my mommy Ayorinde Williams. I've seen you before. I'm just trying to go around so that I can acknowledge everybody that have taken out their time to be here tonight to listen to me. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó wúwo gidi. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ ní òye gidi, òun ló lè really understand nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àwa yìí. Yes, relationship goes especially if we have invested a lot of emotion, sometimes money, into it. And Demola was fair enough to say that Sister Farida spent major parts of the money involved in the wedding. Òun ló wá dá mi padà sí question tí mò ń béèrè lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, that why was he not given enough time? After all, because mi ò sure pé ó tiẹ̀ tó 3 months tí Demola wọlé sí Nàìjíríà padà tí wọ́n ṣe wedding yẹn. Mi sure rárá. And if after the wedding, Demola is coming to say that he heard a lot of things about her and everything that puts her off. Ó fẹ́ jẹ́ ká wá that puts him off rather. Ó fẹ́ ká wá fẹ́ padà ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ initially. And he said he only dated 2 weeks and 1 month. Ó fẹ́ yẹ ká believe ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ initially that àwọn kò fẹ́ ṣe introduction lásán ni, but Sister Farida ni wọ́n insist lórí marriage. And Sister Farida gan ti confirm ẹ̀ fún wa by telling us that Demola was body shaming her, because at least as he came as boyfriend and girlfriend, very unite. But she could be a méjì, was celibate. I believe the first thing that should even come up between the two of you is sex, because you have had it times without number. At least that is something to momo pé bóyá òun ló wá padà prompt gbogbo rush of emotions and wanting to be with each other for the rest of your lives and everything. But the fact that you never gave each other the chance to at least date for a while again before jumping into marriage is the more reason why kò yẹ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó wá sórí social media after a little misunderstanding. It's not his house. Even if it was his house, tó bá jà náà, ọkùnrin máa ń kúrò nílé fóbìnrin. Bó jẹ́ ilé Demola náà ni tí ìjà ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ọkùnrin máa kúrò nílé fóbìnrin. Not to now talk of when he's living in your house, you have your help, your domestic staffs and everybody are all over there. So, and definitely gbogbo àwọn ìgbà tẹ́ máa ń jà ẹ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn wà tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ. So, Demola have not come out to say that this is the reason why he left. Okay, he said the reason why he left is because he saw Igba under the bed. How far that is true, we do not know. Kó má dàbí ẹni pé èmi ni mò ń make up story. Alleged ni o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ní ẹnu Demola díẹ̀ sí ní ibi báyìí.
Amosu ó ní kí n step down.
No,
Mo
it's got to come up with Amosu.
church yẹ yín.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Green card mi, mo ní everything. Mo win the case mi. Green card, wọ́n ní torí pé at the end of the day, wọ́n fún mi ní 10 months.
Mọ́lá mo ń gbọ́ yín o. Mọ́lá.
Hello?
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Yeah, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín. À ń gbọ́ yín.
Now, ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ dé, mo pe ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Gbogbo ìgbà tí mo wà away, Larrit náà ó fẹ́ fẹ́ mi. Larrit náà lọ sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé tí Demola bá ti dé o, ká kọ òun padà, òun á fẹ́ kọ òun padà.
Ṣé ẹ ti rí nǹkan tí mo sọ lẹ́ǹkan yẹn pé probably because she heard just the way tí bọ́lá dé mọ̀ because Sister Larrit náà wọn ṣàwá sórí social media wá announce probably she discussed it with somebody close enough to her tó jẹ́ pé níyẹn ló padà wá bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe dé ọ̀dọ̀ bọ́lá Demola and probably bí bọ́lá Demola náà ṣe gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà ni Sister Farida ṣe gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn so I want to believe nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ tán yìí is what prompted the emergency wedding. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Ẹdúró mo fẹ́ ẹdúró ẹ má bínú sá mo fẹ́ kílẹ̀ kọ̀kọ̀ táwọn èèyàn náà dẹ́fẹ̀ mọ̀ nínú Larrit àti Farida talẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀. Talẹ̀ fẹ́ jù ta ló bá yín gbé nínú ilé back to back.
Mo sọ fún yín first church with Mati Farida lasted for 1 week. Kò máa fi dé London ó ti gbá ọ̀rẹ́ mi sùn nínú mọ́tò. Relationship yẹn ò jó ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi 10 days to 2 weeks lọ. Lẹ́yìn yẹn 2009 I took me to again. Ọ̀fà náà bóyá bí ọ̀sẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀ ó gbé Ládélabú yàrá kan nínú yàrá room àpàlọ̀ kan.
Ok ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún bèrè. Sorry ìgbà wo lẹ mọ̀ Larrit?
2010 mo mọ̀ Larrit.
How long lẹ fi fẹ́ Larrit?
For 4 months.
On a stretch. We heard him say the first time he met Sister Farida was 1 week, the first time. The second time, I think he said maybe 2 weeks. But when he was asked how long he dated Sister Larrit, he said 4 to 5 months on a stretch. She grab at one point here. So if Sister Larrit truly said that it means that what they shared for them, for Brother Demola, who is, as you understand, the ladies' man and everything, to be with one woman for 4 to 5 months, then, oh yeah, come on, yeah, sure, for sure, in koto okay, really come up ni àárín àwọn méjèèjì. Yeah, come on, go.
Ní club ọ̀rẹ́ mi bọ́lá jí.
Ṣé àwọn méjèèjì ẹni sùúrù ṣé àwọn méjèèjì mọ̀ ẹ̀pẹ́ ìfẹ́ra wọn? Larrit àti Farida mọ̀.
Wọ́n mọ́ra wọn rí. Wọ́n mọ́ra wọn rí. Mi ò ní parọ́ mi tẹ́ máa sọ fact ní máa sọ fún yín bíbá ìkàlẹ̀.
Ok.
So ṣe rí wọ́n ní ọ̀rọ̀ wa ló sọ wọ́n di bestie. Àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yẹn sì lọ ṣe àǹkó pé àwọn fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ Demola ni. Ọdún ní kẹta náà tí mo tún fẹ́ náà mo forúkọ bò yẹn láṣìírí.
Ṣọ́ọ̀rẹ́ wọn náà nìyẹn. But gbogbo wọn mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ àwọn.
Wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo fẹ́ o gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo fẹ́ àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tẹ̀ yóò máa sọ Larrit ló máa sọ láàrin wọn pé Demola òun gangan ni gangan Demola ẹ̀yin amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ nìyí Demola kan dún ẹ̀yìn ni òun gangan ni tí Demola bá wà láàrin obìnrin 100 wọn bí ìyálà yẹn ẹ̀dá kìnnìkan òun ló máa mú kìnnìkan gbogbo ọjọ́ máa ń ṣe ọ̀fẹ́ láàrin ara wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti mi sọ yìí.
Ó yá ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ìgbà tẹ́ wá dé láti.
So mo dé láti Amẹ́ríkà sí mo wà lóde then kí tó dé ní Larrit ti lọ sọ fáwọn èèyàn sọkò òun má ti dé padà o òun má sọkò òun sábẹ́ ni o òun má ṣe kinní kan.
ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n bèrè kọ́kọ́ ẹni sùúrù bọ̀dà Demola ẹ má bínú bàbá mi. Báwo ni Larrit ṣe mọ̀ pé fẹ́ dé ṣe máa ń pè é ni ṣe mọ̀ pé fẹ́ dé láti ilé láti Amẹ́ríkà.
Mi ẹ ẹgbẹ́ ṣe rí technology wá sí tó yẹ pé mi wá tí ọmọ bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa nígbà wo ló bá Demola sọ̀rọ̀ tá a ṣe dáadáa ló wà ṣe kìnnìkan ó pẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi obìnrin ó pẹ́ àbúrò mi obìnrin.
ok ó yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi bí pé alpha pẹ̀lú Demola she was always scared after my well-being, òun dẹ̀ yìí ṣe kíníkan, okay, Demola máa bá mi kí o, máa bá mi ever béèrè mi ní nọ́mbà rẹ̀.
Ó yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ. Ìgbà tẹ́jọ́ láti ilé ńlá yìí máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Gbogbo ìgbà tí mo wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, Larrit yìí máa bẹ́ẹ̀ mi. Ó jẹ́ fẹ́ mi padà, ó jẹ́ ṣe kíníkan.
Tòmó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́rin fi bìkan ṣẹ́rí àsọlé ni. Ó lè kàn sí pé kẹ́yìn àti Farida ti padà fẹ́ra yín. Èmi máa ń so yìgì ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bèrè kọ́ṣọ̀ kọ́ lọ́rin kẹ́dẹ̀ fi inú mímọ́ dáhùn ẹ̀. Ìgbà tí Mẹ̀múmọ̀ sọ pé kẹ́mí ti ipe ẹ̀kúkú jọ níyàwó fẹ́ra yín. Ẹ̀yin ò ṣe sọ fún Mẹ̀múmọ̀ pé ẹ̀mẹ́ǹtẹ̀ fẹ́fẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Ẹ ti gbọ́. Ẹ dá mi lóhùn.
Ok, ṣe rí ìgbà tí mo ní mo ti gbọ́ yẹn, ẹni tẹ́mi fẹ́ yẹn, fún tó wá bíbá ẹ̀, ọmọ àwọn ará ilé ẹ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ àmọ́ ẹbí ẹ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ wá ṣe kíníkan, mo fẹ́, ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀dẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ́ Demola yìí mú àti ìyá ìrètí ni ó fẹ́ mi. Ìgbà mi ni mo serious, èkó tí mo fẹ́ dé, mo fẹ́ wà focus. Gbogbo oṣù náà tí mi ṣe, paymaster ló ń pè mí, paymaster jẹ, kò tẹ̀lé ṣe paymaster nìkan, paymaster general. Paymaster general. Brand new motor fóbìnrin ṣeré.
Abalaye káfàtà.
Ó yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Nígbà ẹni tí mo fẹ́ yẹn, ó fi mí pé òun ò lè fẹ́, nígbà tí lè fẹ́ ra pé aláti kọ́kọ́ sọ́ọ̀dì ara wa fún ọdún kan.
Which is true.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ pọ́ìntì tí wọ́n make? If Sister Larrit had done exactly what this lady tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn fẹ́, if she had done exactly what ọ̀rọ̀ orí fóònù ó yàtọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ojúkorojú. Wọ́n ní ọ̀rẹ́ tí ó pẹ́ téèyàn bá tún padà rí èèyàn máa study ìwà ẹ̀ kéèyàn tó súnmọ́, àbí ṣé kìí ṣe báwọn àgbàlagbà ṣé kìí ṣe bí àwọn àgbàlagbà ṣé kìí ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe sọ nìyẹn. So the reason for this, mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká máa mú ẹni tó jẹ́ victim nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bọ́ta, because to me I see this as they both know each other and they both got together with each other because of their own personal interests. Sister Larrit wanted Adeori, but Demola wanted peace. So kí ni nǹkan tó wá fà tí kò ṣe sí peace? Àmà tó débẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ àmà tó débẹ̀. Ṣé mo pọ̀ rẹ̀ yín náà ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti lè kó padà dé ọ̀dọ̀.
Wọ́n sọ pé èmi ò lè dúró ọdún kan o. In the process yẹn, ìnáwó wa sọ fún mi pé dúró kókó dúró tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀rọ yín lọ.
Báwo lọ̀rọ̀ wẹ́dì ṣe wá wọ̀?
Tí mo ṣe dé ìjẹ́ ìṣìná, ó
Okay.
fẹ́ wà focus. Ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín.
Ó yé mi.
Now, mi àti ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ìta lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àmì yé yín
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
tí ìjọ ṣe wọléwọ̀de nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àti
Wọ́n flag show Sister Bukky gan.
Mo gbọ́ bàbá mi máa hold on. A máa dàgbà síbí lónìí ni.
Bí a connection bá Demola dẹ̀ lọ ní ish, but the thing is season.
Mo ní ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọléwọ̀de ẹ máa sọ lọ láti bẹ̀.
àdẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ tún wọléwọ̀de abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe oríṣiríṣi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí ṣe ya wèrè tó tí mo ṣe ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi ṣe gbá ṣàwò ṣé nǹkan tí mi ẹni lọ bèrè ṣe rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé yes ọ̀dẹ̀ ni mo like obìnrin nídìí ńlá yes mo like obìnrin nídìí ńlá.
Bọ̀dá Demola ẹni sùn. Wọléwọ̀de. Báwo ló ṣe wá di pé ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní báwo lọ ọ̀gá wedding ṣe jẹ́ ẹ sọ fún mi.
Ṣé wàá rí ìgbà tí mo ṣe wọlé tọwọ́dé yẹn sílé mi ní tó ti yé yín ṣe ọpẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo wà mo fi sọ́dọ̀ mi gbà dáadáa pàtó mo dé ilé mi orípa rẹ̀ mi ti bà lé mi jẹ́ ó ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi.
Eléyìí ni fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé kí ló dé tó ṣe máa lọ kó bá obìnrin nílé, because wọ́n try láti print impression fún wa pé Bọ̀dá Demola is homeless, and thank God he has a name, he has family, he even have properties he inherited from his father. So ìyẹn eléyìí òun ni debunking aspect tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n lọ kó bá obìnrin lé wọn lówó lọ́wọ́ wọn ṣe gbá wọn ṣàwò ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ reason.
I will send you picture gbogbo oríṣiríṣi wọ́n ti bà kúkà jẹ́ wọ́n ti bà oríṣiríṣi jẹ́ wọ́n ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi wọ́n ti tọ́ létí.
And let's not forget Brad Demola wọ́n san gbogbo kìíní with receipts. I am so sure that blogger tí wọ́n gbé tí wọ́n ṣe calling show sínú ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ní a few hours ago, I'm sure he would have also sent receipts to the blogger. Ṣé mọ̀ pé on social media if you no get evidence you go explain tire ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
wọ́n ní ojú sọ̀bìlẹ̀tì lé ó ṣe gbà kan yàrá tí mo tún sùn ó tún gbá àwọn èèyàn sí gbogbo gold mi gbogbo aṣọ mi ìkọkọ̀ lọ́ti gbogbo piano mi gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́ti bàjẹ́ lọ́ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín ó jẹ́ ní ìfarapamọ́ sí ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ pending discharge máa fi tún léyẹ̀ ṣe. In the process tí mo fi farapamọ́ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ti yé yín.
ok ẹdúró so ìgbà tó ń ṣe lẹ́yìn ẹ̀rọ wà lọ́dọ̀ Farida àbí. ok.
ìgbà tí mo wà lọ́dọ̀ Farida máa wà lọ́dọ̀ Farida ni gbígbá lóòótọ́ ó ti bá mi gbé tí n bí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́ wà bí bí tó ṣàwo wọ́n ò gbà Demola jọ ó jẹ́ kúnlẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ fún mi kí n jọ torí Ọlọ́run wípé má fojú òun ju ìfojú London òun wípé jọ òun ti change person nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ìjọ nítorí Ọlọ́run fi gbogbo nǹkan tí òun ní òun fi bẹ̀ mí kí òun fẹ́ wà honest òun jẹ́ fẹ́ wà truthful sí mi wà dáríjọ Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́yàn náà pé everybody then deserve a second chance okay máa bá lọ nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ okay ṣó rẹ́jì láti fọkọ àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó jẹ́ ní o rẹ́jì ó ṣe tán nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn okay introduction fún ẹ ò gbà yẹn.
Uncle Demola mo fẹ́ bèrè ọ̀rọ̀ kan lọ́wọ́ yín àdàfẹ́ yín mo ń fẹ́ lóyún o ìgbà tẹ́ ń bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe ṣìnà mọ́ ẹ fẹ́ settle down unfortunately sisi tẹ fẹ́ fẹ́ from bẹ ṣe sọ ẹ mo láìkí yín pé.
ẹ lè sọ pé unfortunately because collabo ni as in negative and positive ni.
ẹ̀yin ready but bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sọ pé òun ò tí ready pé o fẹ́. ó ní o fẹ́ wò yìí fún 1 year àbí.
ẹnìkejì ẹ lẹ sọ.
ẹnìkejì ẹni mò ń sọ kó ṣe Farida now mo pìkì kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń padà sẹ́yìn pé you wanted to settle down fair enough now ìgbà tí Farida wá kúnlẹ̀ síwájú yín tó wá sọ pé òun ti change àfojú London òun àbí ẹ wá sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe introduction pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣé bó ṣe ń pọn yín lé bó ṣe ń ṣàyẹ̀sí yín ló get into your head ni ẹ lọ ṣe introduction because ẹ rántí pé ó ti fẹ́ rẹ̀ yín ó ti fẹ́ lágbájá àwọn neighbor yín ti bá sùn ṣé ẹ rántí gbogbo èèyàn kú mi because this is a life thing nǹkan ayérayé ni.
ṣebí ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn fún àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé òkú Uncle Demola pé kò dìde. I think I have an explanation for that here. According to the title of this show, we are trying to determine who is the victim here. Mo ń try láti play part títí, but my mind is declining. Torí mi fẹ́ kọ́ mú show yìí wá sílẹ̀, but mo máa fi ẹnu run analysis side ọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn. Brad Demola ṣàlàyé fún wa pé ẹni tó yẹ káwọn fẹ́ initially gbà táwọn dé ẹni yẹn ni pé káwọn study ara wọn káwọn tó fẹ́ra. Sister Farida sọ pé ìgbà táwọn fẹ́ra tán làwọn èèyàn sọ fáwọn pé káwọn máa test Uncle Demola. Èèyàn kì í tẹsẹ̀ bọ ní omi tán kó wá máa kígbe òtútù. A man that you did not test before you got married to him and you decided is after marriage you want to start running tests. Okay, tẹ́ bá wá run tests, tó bá fail, are you planning to leave the marriage? Ọmọ yìí sọ pé story yẹn kò fẹ́ add up somehow. You did not test him before marriage. You want to test him after you guys got married, after you've invested a lot of money, after you've invested a lot of emotion. Then you decided to put him to test to know whether he truly loved you. You didn't bother to check if he truly loved you before you decided to invest so much into the marriage. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, èmi ò mọ̀ pa any other person o, but to me ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò fẹ́ add up rárá. So tá bá really fẹ́ sọ ní ibi báyìí, tá bá ní sọ pé bóyá a fẹ́ fi sympathy obìnrin. Yes, that is the thing, mommy, ibi tí mo lọ gangan nìyẹn. She came out herself to say that he constantly body shames her. He asks her why you have stretch mark here, why you have so much dark spots here. That's, in a nutshell, simply means he's constantly getting turned off. That simply means he was constantly getting turned off. And that is what now brings us back to the question of who actually wanted this marriage. Or is it possible that these things were hidden from him before the marriage? Was there no intimacy between them before the marriage? Okay, fine, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé once in a while àwọn obìnrin máa ń dọ́gbọ́n sí àwọn kankan bí kó máa kun foundation sára and everything. I'm not saying that that is what Sister Farida did, but the question is, before you invested the 100 million naira in a wedding, ṣé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ò wà intimate rárá? Because according to Brother Demola, he had sex last week. According to him, he had sex last week. According to Sister Farida, oríṣiríṣi mokole 1 million naira làwọn rà. Oko yẹn ò padà dìde sí àwọn. Nǹkan ẹyọkan lèmi dìmú níbẹ̀. What he's saying is turning him off. That is why he's not getting an erection. That is why he's not getting an erection. And I know ló tún wá fẹ́ bring me to, because he said he was involved with another woman. So that is why I want to question the love he said he had for her. I really have to question that love, because he was in contact with somebody else. He was planning to get married to somebody else. It was because she said, "Jẹ́ ká máa date ara wa. Kele ascertain bóyá I want to do this," because marriage is not something you just go into. You have to be sure it's what you want. You have to be sure it's what you both want, not what one person wants. Because if it is one-sided, irú nǹkan tá máa máa rí náà nìkan tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. If it's one-sided, irú nǹkan tá máa máa rí náà nìkan tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. And èmi ò feel pé ó kọ̀ easy bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé kéèyàn kọ́ switch love from ẹni téèyàn ti plan pé èèyàn fẹ́ marry. Or switch see another person all of a sudden. Love doesn't work that way. Love doesn't work that way. Which brings us back to the question that who actually wanted this marriage and who was the victim at the end of the day. I want to say that it is not really fair for Sister Farida to claim victim at this point, because she wanted it. She asked for it. It is very obvious she wanted it. It is very obvious she asked for it. The man said he just wanted an introduction just in the living room, both families and a few friends. Sister Farida had a dream wedding at the end of the day. In fact, to top the whole pepper dem, wherever, Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, ọ̀gá gbogbo wọn káfàtà number 1, àwọn ni wọ́n lọ ṣe, àwọn ni wọ́n kọrin ní ọjọ́ ìyàwó wọn. So a ṣe padà láti wá béèrè question yẹn again pé ta gangan lẹ́yìn tó fẹ́ marriage láàrin àwọn méjèèjì. Because I being a woman, mo meet ọkùnrin tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé òun léèyàn tóun fẹ́ fẹ́, ó sọ fún mi pé òun fẹ́ fẹ́ yàn, but ẹni yẹn ní pé fún mi ní ọdún kan. Pé ẹni yẹn sọ pé fún mi lọ́dún kan ká jọ wòra wa. And you are aware of it, and 2 to 3 weeks later you got married to him. then you shouldn't complain about whatever. In fact, anything because you actually wanted this marriage. I'm so sorry to say this, but is the blunt truth. You actually wanted this marriage, not Brother Demola. Brother Demola wanted introduction. Probably if you had allowed him to go at his own pace, we would not be where we are today. If you had allowed him to go at his own pace, stretch mark and everything he started complaining about after the wedding, he would have seen it. He would have talked about it. Skin therapist, you too would have done something about it before you guys decided to pay. Okay, eventually, marry. I came across an article some hours ago where a lady said her boyfriend broke up with her because of her big tummy. That he said he's constantly being embarrassed. Men can be so petty when it comes to stuff like this. That is constantly getting embarrassed. That is constantly getting embarrassed each time he takes her out. That his friends are always complaining that her stomach is too big. And after 3 years, the lady couldn't do anything to the stomach, and the guy just had to end the relationship like that. So when it comes to all these bikini, men are very petty when it comes to all these things. And see, sex is something that comes with the mind. Tí ojú bá rí nǹkan tí o like, okó ò lè lè. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́. I'm not body shaming anybody now, but àwọn obìnrin kan wà tó yẹ pé Ọlọ́run ló dá mi, èmi ò lè dáyàn, but mo kò fẹ́ sọ kíní. It's just the plain truth. I'm not saying this now because I'm a woman. I'm not attacking anybody. But àwọn obìnrin kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fira wọn sílẹ̀ so much tó jẹ́ pé kí okó ọkùnrin ti le, the moment tí wọ́n bá ṣe bọ́ra lẹ̀, okó yẹn máa wálẹ̀. Okó yẹn ò ní dìde mọ́, ó máa wálẹ̀. Àwọn ọkùnrin tó wà in the house tí wọ́n gbọ́ mi right now, you can all even kó máa sọ pé mo fún lówó kó bá mi sùn kíníkan tọkùnrin ò bá ní interest bó ti wù kó kéré kó mọ kò ní dìde. Obìnrin tí ọkùnrin bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni okó ẹ̀ máa ń le sí. There are so many times you can be in the house with your partner even without nakeding yourself, even with you fully clothed. See affection yẹn tó bá really strong ní ọkàn ọkùnrin yẹn, even kẹwọ búbù, the moment he sets his eyes on you, you realize that bàbá àgbà ti gborí dúró. You understand? Without you having body to contact with him, just merely looking into your eyes, kìnìtà ń wí yóò ti dìde. So òun ló jẹ́ ká máa béèrè pé wedding gangan ta ló fẹ́, because Brother Demola ti jáde láti wá sọ pé introduction àwọn fẹ́, àwọn sign up fún wedding. Pé Sister Larrit àwọn ni wọ́n sign up fún wedding. So tó bá yẹ pé Sister Larrit ni wọ́n sign up fún wedding and Brother Demola wọ́n show some displeasure after the wedding, I feel the wise thing and the good thing anybody, if she actually had good advisors around her, what they would have told her is patience. What they would have advised is patience, not test. They will not tell you, oh yeah, test the fair. They would have told her patience. Sùúrù lèyàn máa fi ń jọba kìnìkan. Ó máa ń make him powe, but making ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ òwe ni mo máa mọ̀ make mọ̀ parí ẹ̀. Coming to social media to bring this issue to social media, Sister Farida, are you actually happy that we are all listening to gbogbo nǹkan tí Brother Demola sọ right now? That is what happens when we think we have, because ẹni tẹ́ rò pé àgbàlagbà ni pé ó máa bá yín tò. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n parọ́ tán yín, she's messing things up. Brother Demola is coming out with part 2, and I would indulge Brother Demola. Tẹ́ bá really Brother Demola, tí ẹ bá ever gbọ́ fídíò yìí o, tó bá ever crop ẹ, tó bá ever get across sí, tí ẹ bá really fẹ́ kí ayé gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu yín, tí ẹ fẹ́ kó máa cut yín, kó máa sọ fún yín pé kẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ síkùn bí àgbà, it would be nice for you to come to this side of Facebook. Yeah, it would be really nice for you to come to this side of Facebook, because this is where you will be allowed to hear your grievances without anybody shutting you up. Because as far as I'm concerned, nobody is shutting her up on the other side. She's been allowed to talk freely. She's been allowed to say everything, pour out her mind. So you shouldn't be going to anybody to yẹ pé ó manipulate yín, a sọ fún yín pé stop, a sọ fún yín pé pause, a sọ fún yín pé continue. Ẹni tó máa allow ẹ̀yin náà kẹ́ flow. Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ẹ fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ your own side of the story. Ẹni tí ó máa jẹ́ kẹ́ flow. Kẹ́ lè ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dáadáa, if not for anything because of your political ambition, because orúkọ once tó bá ti bàjẹ́ ó máa ṣòro láti túnṣe padà. Ó máa ṣòro gidi láti túnṣe, yes, láti túnṣe padà. Ó máa ṣòro gidi láti túnṣe padà. It was very wrong this issue came on social media, and Sister Farida, you cannot blame Demola. You cannot blame him for what he's doing today. You see what that woman is doing on your behalf. You see how she's tearing down with self-confidence and everything. You see how and this man constantly complained about lack of respect. He constantly complained about how you talk to him in the house. He promised to send evidence to the blogger he called into her show. And I even know that blogger is not going to bring those because he is more affiliated to your mouthpiece. She's under your Demola tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ mi, èmi ò sọ ilé láti fi ìbá anybody jẹ́, but òótọ́rọ̀ ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́ni. Ẹni tẹ́ lọ rojọ́ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ yẹn bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé ẹ rojọ́ ọ̀kà fún kà ni. I'm so sorry, but mi ò mọ which other phrase tí mo lè lò fún ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, because ẹni yẹn náà is still under the umbrella of who is talking on Sister Farida's behalf today. She's still under that umbrella. So all the evidences you think you are pushing out, they are not going to get to the public. They are not going to get to the public. On sọ fún yín pé ẹ má dẹ́yàn kankan lóò tẹ́yìn body bá pè yín ẹ má sọ nǹkan. It's all the bit to silence you. Ẹni pé mo parọ́, ẹ send evidence ẹni ẹ̀kẹ́ ní pé kò jù síta kẹ́ ò bí ó máa gbé síta. Àbí kẹ́ ò máa gbé síta dìwé ìtẹ̀ṣe ní pé kò gbé síta. Àbí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá fi ránṣẹ́ síbẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa gbé síta. Ibẹ̀ lẹ ti máa mọ̀ pé bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin fúnra yín gan ẹ kò fẹ́ tún bẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ ní ẹ fẹ́ kọ́ continue láti máa ṣìkìní láti máa bà yín lórúkọ jẹ́. Nobody should come for me o. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lórí social media ni, and I'm talking based on evidence that is being made available to us. Sister Farida was the first person to rush out to come and cry victim. Spokesperson spoke some few hours ago pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ káwọn obìnrin kọ́gbọ́n. Yes, ọgbọ́n èèyàn kan táwọn kọ́kọ́ níbẹ̀ ni pé let's not rush into marriage. Fine, this man has been in jail for a while and everything. And when he came to Nigeria, he came to settle down and he came to re-strategize and everything because of all what he's been through and all what me. But in cutting mo fẹ́ mú jáde nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé why was he not given a time? Because he said he intended to sell some properties, to start up his life back, to start up his business, and to even assist you with your own business. So the question is, why was he not given the chance? Because this man talking today is talking as if talking like somebody who is being suffocated. Someone who was constantly pestered and just had to give in because of lack of no choice. Wọ́n máa sọ kíní kan, pé tí kò bá sówó lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin nígbà míì èèyàn kì í mọ ìwà. I'm not saying that Bọ̀dá Demola olówó, but wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé. Wọ́n láwọn properties tó fẹ́ put in place. Wọ́n láwọn properties tó fẹ́ put up for sale so that he can kick up his life back. You were the one that came forward with the issue of marriage. Fine, his friend may have said it pé ẹ ṣáà ti ń fẹ́ra yín on and off. On and off. There's nothing bad in you people getting back together. And you as a woman that you realize that there've been a lot of changes, especially to your physical features. You would have given him time to see all these things and decide if he wanted it. If he was going to be able to live with it. Because big batty or big batty, what I ordered versus what I got. Body shaming and everything can put that aside. Nǹkan ẹ̀yọ̀kan tí wọ́n san tó dẹ̀ dá gbogbo wa lójú pé òótọ́ ni pé wọ́n parọ́. He said they constantly told you to stay off social media. Sister Larrit never stayed off social media. Instead, you were using bloggers against Demola because you called into one of them, into one of those people's show today to prove to us pé lóòótọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tóbìnrin yẹn ti san pa Demola láti rẹ̀ àtọ̀dọ̀ yín ló ti ń wá. Because tó bá yẹ pé ní yẹn ló dá ṣe ìbàjẹ́ yẹn, tó bá jẹ́ pé nìyẹn ló ń dá ṣe ìbàjẹ́ yẹn on our own kò ń ṣe orí platform ẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ ti sọ pé fẹ́ lọ sọ tọrọ tó bá yẹ pé ẹni yẹn ló ń dá jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tí ń ṣe pé bóyá iṣẹ́ tẹ́ rán wọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ on your behalf I put it to you straight black and white without pé kì í ṣe ẹnu kò máa nǹkan tí iṣẹ́ tí ẹ̀rọ ikọ̀ wọn ni ikọ̀ wọn ń jẹ́. And Brother Demola leaving the house for you is as a result of constant bullying on social media. How can a man be leaving with you in the house and a woman that you are advertising with is constantly bullying him and you don't think anything is wrong with it? You feel it's a norm. Like, okay, in fact, why can she body shame? Can't she body shame him back? They both have big tummy. No, she have body shamed him now, telling him that his peewee is small, that is not standing. His body shame too now. Only that, but Demola sort one in no less Sister Farida was sort of Demola Nita. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. Mom, pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àárín Sister Larrit àti Sister Farida ló wà. So maybe probably at some point I made a mistake. So wọ́n tún wá sọ kíní kan nípa ọ̀rọ̀ igbá kò ṣe igbá. Wọ́n ti sọ yẹn fún gbogbo wa lórí live. But a gbọ́ nǹkan kan ní orí Gistlover page tí èmi náà tí mo duly crop. Mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ kíní ká gbọ́ sí etí. Because ó tó nǹkan náà tó yẹ kó léèyàn sá. Sherry, nǹkan ẹyọkan ni mo kàn notice nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ Brother Demola. Brother Demola is not totally denying everything they are saying. He is admitting. Òun ló ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ́tọ̀ yìí pé bí ó tẹ̀ ṣe 1 naira 2 naira 3 naira nínú owó Sister Farida àwọn náà jẹ ní inú ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Mi fẹ́ play kíní beyond the bíbáyìí because àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ pé ó ń rìn mí láyà ni bí mo ṣe as I'm playing it on ló ń rìn mí láyà as obìnrin. But the thing is, this recording I just played now, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó di pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó wá sí cyberspace. If this man has said so much to you, Sister Farida, but you still insisted that you want to come and destroy his image on social media through your mouthpiece that you called into her shoes like an hour or 2 hours ago, then I don't think anybody should call you a victim here. No, you are only a victim of your own circumstances because 1, you started with the attacks. This man only quietly left the house, probably to be alone, probably to think these things through, probably because you guys were constantly having arguments and your domestic staffs are there and everything. Definitely ọkùnrin tó ń gbé nílé obìnrin and ìjà all the time, he's not going to feel comfortable. The house is not going to be comfortable to him. He complained about constant headache. That headache might not be diabolical as he is thinking, but ọkàn wọn ò balẹ̀ now. Obviously, ìjà ni kó tó dijọ́ wedding. I think a day to your wedding, you were still responding to Sister Larrit on Instagram, even though you were posting updates and taking them off, posting updates and taking them off, and you never came out to attack any blogger that was attacking Sister Larrit on your behalf. You never came out to do a disclaimer for anybody that was dragging Sister Larrit in your name. And this man constantly said he fought against all these things while you were married together, that he doesn't want it, stay off social media, stop all this, stop talking to bloggers, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, the same abẹ tẹ́ fi ń bẹ́ àwọn èèyàn lórí ní ìṣojú wọn tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ against, the same abẹ ẹ try láti fi bẹ́ àwọn náà lórí. So nobody should blame Brother Demola for coming out to say his own side of the story, because he has seen quite enough living with you. He has seen quite a lot, and even up to now, he's still in the dark over some things. Because I still insist, Sister Larrit responded to the attacks she was receiving. Ọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́yìn méjèèjì, ó máa ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tó yẹ pé tó bá gbọ́ níta wọ́n mọ̀ pé àtẹnu yín ló ti jáde. After all, àwọn bloggers tí wọ́n ń gbé àwọn secret yẹn jáde ní period yẹn, tí wọ́n sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jáde ní period yẹn, those bloggers were not present when you guys were having the discussion. Even up to ọ̀rọ̀ Adekas kò ṣe Adekas, I saw that update on your wall. I don't think Brother Demola is aware of it. I saw you put out that update yourself. That you did so many things. Ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ fi ọkọ, ẹ̀yin lọkùnrin wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ tiyín, but ẹ̀yin lẹ attack ẹni tó wà níta. I don't know. And at the end of the day, look at where things are today. And you are still using those same bloggers that you used before and during your wedding that contributed to the crash of that wedding. They are still the ones you are still using up till now. Sister Farida, are you not even thinking of the fact that you may want to get romantically involved with another man in future? All those things on social media, they are not going to live. Gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lórí social media, they are not going to live. Do not believe anybody that is calling you a victim. Rather, I will put it to you straight, unbiased. You are a victim of your own circumstances. You brought all this, you brought it upon yourself. Whatever Demola is saying to the public now would have not made its way to the public if you had not gone to describe his manhood to your mouthpiece. And you yourself duly collaborated what she said a few hours ago on her show. You talked about it. Ẹni pé at least ẹ ṣá máa mọ nǹkan tẹ́ kówó lé. Àtobìnrin bá sọ pé òun fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó kówó lé, number 1, bàbá àgbà ni. And ẹnu kan tẹ́ fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà lẹ fi sọ̀rọ̀ nípa body shaming, but you never for once sat down. Ọmọ yìí sọ fún yín pé ẹ ní àwọn advisor gidi around yín. You never for once sat down to ask yourself pé ṣé kìí ṣe gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí máa ń complain nípa mi òun ni kò jẹ́ kó pẹ̀lẹ́ sí mi, because after all he said it pé even prior to your wedding to one of your ex-husbands that ilé àwọn lẹ gbà lọ sí venue marriage. Tí kíní ọba máa lè ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn, mi sọ pé irú yẹn lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Bóyá òótọ́ ni bóyá irọ́ ni, I don't know. I'm only repeating what he had said. Maybe it is true, maybe it's not true, I don't know. Maybe because you have gone to another platform to go and destroy his image, and it too is trying to get back at you, ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. There is no way we are going to know. But the only thing we can duly tell you, Sister Farida, is that the issue started with you. Number 1, you were the one that insisted on getting married to not even ọ̀rẹ́, friendship, even ordinary friendship. Now, wọ́n ní ọ̀rẹ́ tó ti pẹ́ téèyàn ti rí, téèyàn bá padà rí again, tẹ́ padà fojú kanra, ó yẹ kí èèyàn ṣe kíni, kéèyàn wo ìwà onítọ̀hún. Ó yẹ kéèyàn ṣe kíni, kéèyàn wo ìwà onítọ̀hún dáadáa again before getting involved. before getting involved, not to now talk of rekindling a love affair. Not to now talk of rekindling a love affair, not rekindling it alone. Oh, you're welcome to my life, my beautiful sister, Princess Florence Jayoba. I love you with the love of Christ. Not to now talk of when you are actually rekindling a love affair, you didn't give it time. You can't blame this man for what he's doing today. Rather, we are blaming you for what he's doing to you. I don't like it. I felt bad listening to it. But what can we say? Ẹ̀yin lẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní family wọn lórúkọ now. Wọ́n lọ́mọ now. Ẹ̀rù wò pé internet never forgets that everything you're saying about him is going to bounce back on him. It's going to affect him one way or the other. You didn't care. And now he's out to speak his truth. Your mouthpiece is calling you a victim. No. You are only a victim of your own circumstances because you started this. You asked for the wedding. It didn't work out and you were the first person to come to social media to talk about it. I'm so sure if you had not come to social media to talk about it, bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò bá padà látúnṣe. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí kò bá padà látúnṣe. Bó ibi tọ́rọ̀ ti gbé dé dúró yìí, anybody bá sọ fún yín pé wọ́n fẹ́ dá sí i, wọ́n fẹ́ bá yín parí irọ́ ni ẹni yẹn kò fẹ́ wá béèrè nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Ẹni ẹ kò fẹ́ wá gbọ́ your own side of the story ni, ẹni ẹ kò fẹ́ wá tọwọ́ bọ̀ yín lẹ́nu tó fẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Because ibi tí agbẹnusọ yín, ibi tó ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dé, ó ti make sure pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó tún lè ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ láàrin ẹ̀yin àti Bọ̀dá Demola. Àfi tó bá yẹ pé ẹ̀yin fúnra yín o, ẹ dìídì wá síta láti wá scatter everything. Nìkan lèmi tún rí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Because wọ́n máa sọ kinní kan ní pé èèyàn máa fi agídí mú ẹṣin lọ sódò ni, but èèyàn kì í fi agídí fọ́ọ̀sì ẹṣin pé kó mu omi. Wọ́n ní èèyàn máa fi agídí mú ẹṣin lọ sódò ni, èèyàn kì í fọ́ọ̀sì ẹṣin kó mu omi. Ẹ̀yin lẹ kánjú ṣe ìyàwó yìí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ kánjú, it's obvious that you wanted it more than him. Ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ dẹ̀ tún wá rí bó ṣe rí yìí, tún tọ̀ àwọn àgbàlagbà lọ kẹ́ lọ mọ opinion wọn nípa. Instead, you went to seek the opinion of an àgbàyà that has helped you to contribute negatively to ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n wá bá yín ṣe kíni? Wọ́n wá bá yín fọ́ ojú ọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n bá yín fọ́ mọ́lẹ̀ tán pátápátá. But Demola have come out with receipts. The receipts you sent to your mouthpiece is a proof that you have money. But Demola have sent receipts of how he's been sending you money to a blogger that I'm not going to mention her name because she too was feeling like paparazzi on her show. So I ain't gonna mention her name here. But Demola sent receipts to a blogger some few hours ago and she flashed some of the conversation, which I have the screenshots here as well to confirm that lóòótọ́ ni Demola reach out sí ẹni pẹ̀lú receipts. But the only thing we've been seeing from the side of Sister Farida has been nothing but defamation through her mouthpiece that she duly called into his show tonight. So, ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, because ọ̀rọ̀ yóò etí ìtàn, no matter what we say, we go listen to am well. But according to evidence tó ṣì wà ńlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí, Bọ̀dá Demola is clearly the victim here. I'm sorry to say, as bitter as this may sound to your hearing, he is clearly the victim here. One, you insisted on marriage. He wanted the introduction, you insisted on marriage, according to what he said. He said he wanted an indoor thing. You said you wanted a big thing because of your status in the society, that you are a big girl, you are up to the task. You can do it. He too contributed, but he acknowledged the fact that you did major parts of the wedding planning and everything. So, what work out near social media should not be the first place you come to. It shouldn't. And when it's one local is in show lánàá. Ìgbà tẹ́ni ẹ máa jáde 2 days back. Láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Èpè burúkú ló ń pè bọ̀dà Demola ṣẹ́ náà. Èpè burúkú, èpè kàbìtìkàbìtì ló ń gbé bọ̀dà Demola ṣẹ́ lórí platform ẹ̀ when she came out initially. She really cursed him out. And I guess that's the reason why Brother Demola felt compelled. I guess that's the reason why Brother Demola felt compelled to come out and say his own side of the story. I want to believe that is the reason why Brother Demola came out to tell his own side of the story. Because everybody, wow, the impression that he is broke, he is harmless, is this, is that, he doesn't have money, he's living off you, and he has presented screenshots of how he has sent money to you, at least from a contest. So he would go, he would come back, he would go, he would come back, meaning that Boshen go, tí wọ́n come here, tí wọ́n go, tí wọ́n come here. In between all those times, he was sending you money. And he has sent receipts to bloggers on social media. We only have screenshot of you saying, I borrowed you 20 million. We only have screenshot of you saying, I help you to pay your tax 7 million naira. But you have not presented receipts to us. Until you present a receipt to us, we are still saying that gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ nípa Brother Demola is still hearsay, because Brother Demola is clearly the only one here that has been showing us receipts on social media. Brother Demola is the one that had to come out to speak up for himself after he's been severely dragged by your mouthpiece. And you yourself validated everything that person have been saying about him by calling into our show a couple of minutes ago to say more derogatory stuffs about him, and that person is trying to portray you as a victim. For now, based on ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ right now, Sister Farida, if you want me to say the truth, if you want me to tell you the truth, black and white as it is, and not all these people that are licking your ass and not telling you the truth, instead, wọ́n kó ọ̀rọ̀ sí yín lórí, kẹ́yìn náà bá lè máa kó ọ̀rọ̀ dálẹ̀ fún wọn, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ pé eventually they are going to turn around to use it against you when the favor they are getting from you stops. Like they say, internet never forgets. Ìgbà tí àwọn blogger yín tí wọ́n drag Brother Demola tó báyìí, ṣé ẹ̀yin rò pé this thing can go a long way in his political ambition? No. But you felt offended because he came out to speak his own side of the story and opened up a lot of dirt about you. Either true or false, we do not know. We do not have evidence of it. He has only come out to say it, and we have evidence of him saying it. Unfounded, source. It is out there, and I've played it on my live today, on my live chat today. So for now, ní nǹkan tí àwa ti rí so far, Brother Demola is clearly the victim in this particular saga for now. Mi wá lè sọ pé bóyá ọ̀la Sister Farida may come up with overwhelming evidence to prove to everybody that she's been right all along, that she is actually the victim in all of this and all. But for now, nǹkan táwa ṣì rí lórí social media, according to the topic of this discussion tonight, who is the victim here? Brother Demola is clearly the victim here. It was really unfair of you to have come out to say all those gory things about him. Tẹ́bá ní pé ẹ fún wọn lówó, he didn't force it out of your hand. You gave it to him willingly. Tẹ́bá sọ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣèyàwó, ẹ̀yin lẹ kówó lórí ìyàwó. You wanted it. You wanted the wedding. He wanted introduction. Probably he didn't want to tell you in black and white that jẹ́ ká ṣì mọ́ra wa díẹ̀ nù. Probably he didn't want to say that. He didn't want you to feel like he's rejecting you. That's the reason why he said jẹ́ ká kọ̀ ṣìṣe mọ̀ mi mọ̀ ẹ́ ná. so that you will know that, okay, he's committed to you. But you were the one that wanted the wedding. You were the one that footed the bills, like probably maybe 60, 70, 80%, or even 90%. But you cannot come to play a victim on what you wanted. You called for it, you asked for it. You called for it, you asked for it. Would they work out near? There are so many people there who won't learn attacking or anything. There are so many people there who 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 1 year want to divorce, and social media is not aware of it. She a fẹ́ sọ pé àwọn ènìyàn wọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ ni, àbí each party ò ní grievances wọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ share. Of course they do. But because one respect orúkọ one respect integrity one. And there's another thing I noticed about you, Sister Farida. You like to always be in the news, either negative or positive. I think you feel it's good for your business, but sister me, it's not entirely good. For instance, when it wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, kí ni wọ́n mọ̀ fún kò gidi kankan. Àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n mọ̀ fún òun ni àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe on your behalf right now. And you two, you are solidly behind it. So if you see a lot of women today not standing with you, láti source yẹn ni wàhálà yẹn ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Because everybody is still trying to comprehend how you that say you are a good person would feel so much comfort liaising with that woman. You feel so much comfort being on the same page with that woman, and I tell you, Sherry, even àwọn nǹkan tí ó wà láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tẹ́ feel pé yes, relationship turns sour. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ yẹn àti Sister Larrit ní sí tẹ́ pé ẹ jẹ́ best of friends. Ṣé ìjà ò ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin yín? I think you should have learned from that. Because ìgbà ọ̀rọ̀ Sister Larrit kò ṣe Sister Larrit náà. Ẹ̀yin ni the first person tó jáde láti wá sọ pé Sister Larrit ò bímọ. Kí Sister Larrit náà tó shake hands of warm tí yín náà síta. So it's surprising that after gbogbo àwọn bá ṣì ní ẹtí tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ constantly here and there every time, you can still be seen coming on social media to expose somebody. When you know the person too has some stories to tell, and when they sell those stories, or do you even think that anything Wapeluya is so powerful that she can shut anybody up? No, she's been overcome on social media. No matter what she does today, no matter the person she brings on social media to blog today, kò jẹ́ pé lórí òótọ́ ni she's been somebody tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ fún pé wọ́n máa ń ṣe ìbàjẹ́ èèyàn. Kó wá tiẹ̀ wá jẹ́ pé tòótọ́ ló ń sọ, wọ́n máa ní irọ́ ló ń pa, oníbàjẹ́ èèyàn kan ni, ó máa ń ba èèyàn jẹ́, ó máa ń ṣe ìbàjẹ́ èèyàn. That is how she tried. That is how she made her name. That is how she made her name. That is why it is very easy for anybody to say that anybody tó bá wà affiliated to her, anybody tó bá wà affiliated with her is also ìkà bí titi ẹ̀. Because wọ́n ní kíní kan ọmọ titi ẹ̀ fún lọ́mú. Okay, this my mommy Abby Davies, you're welcome to my live. You're on my page too. Kevin Noro, you're welcome to my live. Irenitemi Egomidogoma, you're welcome to my live. I love you with the love of Christ. Thanks for coming around. Ṣé ti understand nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? Ẹ̀yin lẹ kọ́kọ́ launch attack. And èmi máa ń sọ kíní kan ní àyè ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi bí báyìí pé you do not launch an attack on somebody and then you determine the person's response to you. No, it's not possible. No, kò possible bẹ́ẹ̀. Bó ṣe wù yín, bẹ́ ṣe deem fit, lẹ ṣe launch attack on Brother Demola. And that attack has been since 2 days now. Ẹni yẹn bọ́ta lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n attack wọn. Wọ́n bọ́ta lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n allege, wọ́n sọ oríṣiríṣi. She even created the picture that the man is living in penury. This is a man trying to sell one of his property to start his business up again and give you 100 million naira. Give you yourself 100 million naira. And that is the same person your mouthpiece is portraying as a broke ass. And you didn't come out to address that part that no, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Brother Demola rightly said it, pé káwọn tó gbégbá ẹ̀ ti bá wọn gbé, káwọn tó gbáwọ̀ ẹ̀ ti bá wọn gbé, that you were really helpful to him, that káwọn má parọ́, káwọn má jalè. Bó jẹ́ 1 naira, bó jẹ́ 2 naira, bó jẹ́ 3 naira, wọ́n jẹ nínú owó yín, meaning that willingly you gave this money to him. Not like he demanded for it. And if he demanded for it, please show us proof. Show us proof that he actually demanded for it. After all, you said that statement of accounts they sent someone that is one of your savings accounts that you didn't send him your main account for him to know how much money is involved and everything, meaning that period that he was asking for the money statement of accounts here, meaning that conversation is obviously by text message. So let's see it if it is true. Let's see it if it is true. And if it is true, you saw it, you decided to live with it, I ain't sure. Ènìyàn kan lobìnrin tó ní upper hand tí ń fẹ́ ọkùnrin tó dẹ̀ yẹ pé òun ló ń gbé ọkùnrin yẹn tó dẹ̀ yẹ pé ìjà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ and they will both pass, because you are still missing one fact. When you were interviewed, you said you love to be married. That you love to be married. You rightly said that you love to always be married. You like the marriage life kind of thing and everything. And you are doing this to your ex-husband. Please, the next man that wants to come to your life, is he not going to say all these things on social media? Have you thought it up to that extent? The next man, Temacha Elatife, Leyin Boda Demola, is that man not going to see all these things you are doing on social media right now? Ohun lára nǹkan tí mo sọ ní àárọ̀ pé ìgbà míì tí a bá sọ pé à ń take revenge àwọn àbítà nípa èèyàn èyí tá máa fi ń ṣe ara wa òun ló máa ń pọ̀ jù. Ẹni tẹ́ lọ sórí platform ẹ̀ you know that bó tẹ̀ yẹ pé bóyá ó máa ra viewers ni bó tẹ̀ yẹ pé ó máa ń tẹ nídìí ni or whatever, you know she has the capacity to reach quite a large number of audience. So why would you take your shit there? And at the end of the day, when the man comes out to debunk you, you want to be the victim. You can't claim to be a victim of the circumstances you created. Because I'm still maintaining it again that ká ní pé àwọn tí ẹran síta sí Bọ́dà Demola ká ní wọn attack Bọ́dà Demola won't come out like this. And according to nǹkan tí Bọ́dà Demola sọ, wọ́n ní pé bẹ́ ṣe máa attack àwọn èèyàn, tẹ́ ṣe máa ń ba àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, tẹ́ ṣe máa ń lo àwọn blogger láti ba orúkọ àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, ó contribute sí most of ìjà tẹ́yin méjèèjì máa ń jà. And when he left the house, you actually did exactly the same thing to him. Exactly the same thing lẹ padà ṣe fáwọn náà. So how do you expect him to react? Wọ́n lè react ju bó ṣe react yìí lọ. He has to come out to say his own side of the story. He has to come out to share his own side of the story. He has to come out to clear himself. He has to come out to clear himself because wọ́n sọ pé tẹ̀wọ̀n dé ní kíníkan. He has to let the public know the reason why he was in jail in the first place. Because it's not good for his political ambition for you to just come out and throw different kinds of accusation words, libeling, demeaning words at him, and you expect him to keep quiet simply because he's a man. Men too suffer abuse now. Only that most of them don't come out to talk about it. Àwọn ọkùnrin máa ń suffer abuse in a relationship a lot. Àwọn ọkùnrin máa ń suffer abuse in a relationship a lot. Ẹ ká tún gbọ́ díẹ̀ nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí Bọ́dà Demola sọ before we are going to round up the show. Okay, mo ti reduce volume kìíní.
Ní o máa block Àbíkẹ́, o máa ṣe bákan, o ṣe kí lọ, lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi lójú mi korojú kí ọmọ yẹn.
Ara àwọn disrespect tí máa yín sọ̀rọ̀ against òun là ń gbọ́ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Ọmọ yẹn, ẹ̀gbọ́n àjẹ́jẹ́jọ sùn. Láàárín òru 4-5, bathroom mo lọ tọ̀. Mo lọ bathroom tí mo lọ tọ̀. Tó ti yé yín, ẹ̀mí kan láti London. Ẹ̀mí yẹn pè wọlé. Ipe bẹ̀t, òun ti sọ pé ká má dá. Fàrídà máa dá Àbíkẹ́ gbàgbà.
Wow, somebody bought me 3 coffees. God bless you. God bless you real good.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹlẹ̀ kìnnìkan ìgbà kò ṣe kìnnìkan òkè kò lè pè. Ó ní àní òun ní proof sẹ́, ní kí ni proof? Ó ní Àbíkẹ́ ó fi live chat Fàrídà ó fi wọ̀n lórí show tó ń ṣe. Ṣẹ́rí
ara nǹkan tí mo sọ tí mo ní pé even Bọ́dà Demola was in the dark. And Sister Farida is sọ kankan ní alẹ́ ìtẹ̀fi nail ara yín. Any Bọ́dà Demola does not know anything about you. Ẹni pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ní the business discussion and everything, yàrá àwọn ọmọ yín lẹ ti máa lọ ni. Why did you get married to a man you do not trust? Why? Why did you get married to a man you do not trust? Because ọkùnrin téèyàn bá trust lèèyàn máa ń fira pamọ́ fún. Ọkùnrin téèyàn bá trust lèèyàn máa ń fi ara ẹ̀ pamọ́ fún. Anyway, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe máa gbọ́ ilé lọ.
Farida awake. If Farida kí ló dé? Lọ reply again. Ṣé bá jọ sùn ní o ti block yẹn ni? Ojú because you call one woman kan. Bóyá woman yẹn fẹ́ fọlọ́pàá gbé ó dárúkọ woman yẹn. Ìgbé kìnnìkan ìgbé woman yẹn torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe lọ kìnnìkan. Mi ní èmi tí mo ti fún ẹ ní instruction àsọkọ pé o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nǹkan báyìí. O jẹ̀ tún lọ ṣe play hair ni.
Èmi ò mọ̀ o, I'm not throwing accusation no, but nǹkan tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ tán yìí ó fẹ́ jẹ́ kí fẹ́ believe pé Sister Farida ẹ wà lára àwọn èèyàn tó wà nínú òkùnkùn nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ olórí Sekinat tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. It's like you were one of the people that were instigating for a court case against Queen Abike Jagaban with what we just heard now. Ẹ yẹ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Secondly, there was a time tó ṣe show.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Pásítà tó ṣe show fún pé ẹ̀wọ̀n lára ta o. Wọ́n ṣe Larrit ní pé kẹrí gbogbo táìmù tí Larrit fẹ́ mi padà yẹn.
Ọ̀ṣọ́rọ̀ síta Larrit la fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pa. Okay, a máa gbọ́ main reason. Bye.
Ó wá sọ fún ẹ pé má dá lóhùn o. Ẹni ò ní dá lóhùn nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀. So Larrit tí wọ́n jáde again. Tí wọ́n á dárúkọ pé bóyá ó bímọ kìnìkan.
Bra Demola, Sister Larrit tó jáde pé bóyá ó bímọ. Sister Farida ni wọ́n jáde tó sọ pé Sister Larrit pé àgàn ni wọ́n. Ipe torí Adekas tí wọ́n rí fẹ́ ni wọ́n ṣe attack Mercy. I saw the update. The update was on social media. Probably you didn't see it because as she was making the update, she was deleting them. It was Sister Farida that came out to say that Sister Larrit pé àgàn ni wọ́n. Nobody knew that Sister Larrit ò bímọ rí. Àwọn ló jáde láti wá sọ pé Sister Larrit àgàn ni wọ́n. Àwọn ló jáde láti wá sọ pé Sister Larrit fẹ́ pé wọ́n pester Mr. Kazeem Adeoti to help her with IVF that he declined and married Mercy Aigbe instead, and that was the reason why Sister Larrit was bitter about Mercy Aigbe. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí Sister Larrit jáde síta nìyẹn. Káwọn náà wá sọ tẹnu tí wọ́n pé ṣe bá àwọn ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ Sister Farida, ṣe bí Sister Farida lọ ra wọn ní Kano.
Kò tiẹ̀ tí sọ̀rọ̀ pé ó bímọ, ó pọ̀ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kìnnìkan.
Ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ ti rí from explanation máa yìí that Sister Larrit was actually right when she said that àwọn hide ara àwọn from ọkọ táwọn fẹ́ sí ilé. Because even the ọkọ is not even aware. He is just seeing Sister Larrit coming out and thinking that Sister Larrit is attacking Sister Farida, which is not the case because Sister Larrit was coming out to respond. At first, but gbogbo àwọn attacks tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, I was one of the people that came out to beg Sister Larrit pé kí wọ́n má sọ̀rọ̀, pé kó má respond. She should just keep quiet and not say anything. But when the attacks kept coming, tí attacking yẹn pọ̀ that it kept coming, Sister Larrit had to come out to talk. So ṣé ẹ̀yin gan Bra Demola ṣé ẹ̀yin gan rí pé you were in the dark lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn gan. Actually mọ the main thing tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi gbogbo wa la witness now. Àbí ṣé fẹ́ kí n play gbogbo àwọn responses Sister Larrit. I have all of them on my YouTube channel. Ṣé fẹ́ kí n play gbogbo responses Sister Larrit kí gbogbo wa tún gbọ́ again pẹ̀lú etí ara wa. Because when you see, in fact, without saying the attack, when you see Sister Larrit talk, you know that she's responding to something. Who is behind that something she's responding to? Ẹ̀yẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Wọ́n ní ó dárúkọ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ àbókí tó lọ tọrọ tó lọ gbé ọmọ mọ́là tó lọ ṣe kìnnìkan ìgbà kìnnìkan mi ní máa dà lóhùn.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ṣé gbogbo wa à ń grab nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí? Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ṣé gbogbo wa à ń grab nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí? Even this man was seeing Sister Farida as a victim. He didn't know that Sister Farida was the one launching attack at Sister Larrit. He is saying now in her defense that wọ́n ní pọ́n lọ rọ ọmọ àbókí Kí ni nǹkan tó bá ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ra ọmọ lọ́wọ́ àbòkí, wọ́n ra ọmọ lọ́wọ́ àbòkí bọ́tà? Kí ni nǹkan tó bá dé? Was it not Sister Farida that threw the first punch? She threw the first punch now. And Sister Larrit came out and opened all the cans of worm, just like what is happening between you and her right now. If she didn't come out to call your peewees small, tiny, and it's not working, I'm so sure you wouldn't have come out to say all those things you said about her. So Shebi Etinri, you are beginning to see more light. Nino Roto and Lay. Then don't get it twisted. Sister Larrit acted in defense of a name that was constantly being maligned on social media. Even none of us lo mọ̀ pé Sister Larrit ní word in her care. She was one that put up an update that Sister Larrit should tell the mother of the child to come and get the child out of her house. Everybody too attack Sister Larrit nígbà yẹn pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ́ ti wọn lè ń bá wọn jà ní kọkìnì kan, that somebody you can trust so much to leave a child with. Then she had to come out to explain herself that this was the person that insisted that ká gbọ́mọ wá, that ṣe gbọ́mọ lọ. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn manipulation yẹn ṣé ó ti yé gbogbo wa báyìí? Ṣé gbogbo manipulation tó wà entangled around àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣó ti yé gbogbo wa báyìí? So Sister Farida, ẹ má bínú, with all due respect, you do not have the right to call yourself a victim. Instead, you are a victim of your own circumstances. If you want to hear the truth though, tí ẹ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń ṣe àwọn tí wọ́n ń tàn yín, tí wọ́n wá ní pé kẹ́ lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí káwọn máa gbé wá sórí social media, because the more tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn people yẹn, the more tí àwọn tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ against máa wá láti máa clear ara wọn. And at the end of the day, it's your name that is being messed up. At the end of the day, it's your name and your business that is being messed up. I don't see why you are not seeing the light in all of these things. Mi rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí light nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Títẹ̀mí dẹ́dà jẹ́ mi ni wípé ni mo ní olórúkọ láàrin gbogbo yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo dẹ̀ yìí ṣọ́ọ̀bù tí mo ṣe jẹ́ ìgbà mo yìí lè ṣe politics.
Èmi kan tiẹ̀ gbé yín ṣépè ńgbà yẹn. Mo ní ṣé bàdá yóò lè kọ́ṣọ̀ Farida kó má jà mọ́ ni. Èmi náà bú yín gbà.
Tó ti yẹ yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó ti yẹ yín mà tí ẹ rí ibi tí yóò sí Ọlọ́run wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo dẹ̀ wọ́n gbà èmi ní kò fi ajé mi kò fi dé mi lórí mo ìfẹ́ ṣe politics ibi tí mo ti ná $2 million sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé màá jẹ́ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Ó ń jẹ́ ju kọ́kọ́.
Ṣẹ̀rí nǹkan tí bọ̀dá yìí sọ tán nísìn, ó go further láti confirm ni pé Sister Larrit knows the importance of his name. She knows how much he cherished that name. And that's the reason why she went for the name. So gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ parí, there is no coming back from something like this. Wọ́n sọ pé èèyàn kì í dé láti kóòtù kó wá padà ṣọ̀rẹ́. In fact, kóòtù tí wọ́n subject bọ̀dá yìí sí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, because wọ́n jáde wá ro tẹnu, tẹ́ bá dé kóòtù náà ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní ìwọ rojọ́ ìyẹn rojọ́. Wọ́n ti jáde wá ro tẹnu wọn, kóòtù ayé gidi ni wọ́n lẹ́fà bọ̀dá yìí wá sí now. Kóòtù ayé gidi òun lẹ́fà bọ̀dá yìí wá sí. He has to clear his name, he has to talk. If you want this matter to be buried, aunty mi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣá rọra stop ẹ níbi tẹ́ bá dé, because you got it wrong from the beginning. From the wedding, from fighting your friend to the wedding to all of this. Fair enough. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ mọ́ra yín when you both dated this man concurrently. Ẹ mọ́ra yín. You didn't know about it. Probably a form or association of Demola's ex, Lefidore. I'm sorry if this sounds like an insult now, because he said there was another person too that he dated. And from all indication, he had a real relationship with Sister Larrit, because they dated for 5 months at a stretch. What happened between them was not a off and on thing. At a stretch, 5 months. At a stretch. Teba joko, teba mobile and paper, teba calculate your going and coming, because Demola the first time was 1 week. Teba wo on and off eyan Demola kweke ko calculate, tema wo ye years jowa. But oye igba, oye days, oye weeks, oye months ten jowa. Pẹ̀lú Demola. ṣé ẹ lè fọwọ́ sọ̀yà láti sọ pé ẹ̀yin àti Brother Demola actually date for, because you can't call what happened between you and Brother Demola as dates. What I see in all of this is you guys were bedmates. Let me just put it that way. You guys were bedmates. You enjoyed having each other. And he has a list of men that are his friends and allies that he have been with. Thank you, ma. Ma, are you the one that sent me the 3 coffees? Because any foru kosi, it just came out as someone sent me coffees. Jenny to send coffee, and please, I do not have any monetization here. Please, if you are enjoying what is going on right now, and you wish to support me, and you've been looking for star button on all of my pages, you cannot find star button. We are always being attacked. In fact, this past 1 week, I have suffered series of attack. Ọlọ́run ló kọ́ ṣe gbé mi ró tí ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ rí mi wò báyìí, because tó bá yẹ pé bí ọ̀tá ṣe fẹ́ ni kò tẹ̀ yẹ kẹ́ rí page mi mọ́ lórí social media. Kò tẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kíní one of my profiles tí mo fi post lánàá, profile yẹn mo tútù tọ́jú profile yẹn pamọ́. Mo dẹ̀ ń ṣe live chat báyìí láti verify profile yẹn. Mo rí àkà yẹn báyìí 1-on-1. It was the only one because mi ò had anybody sórí profile yẹn. That profile does not have any friend when I did that show. So nobody was supposed to see the show. I was supposed to do it and share it on my pages for people to see. But that hacker came online like this. I saw him. I saw the profile picture. Tí mo bá rí profile yẹn ní anywhere, mo máa dá mọ̀. Àfi tẹ́ni yẹn bá gbọ́ bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ nísì tó sáré lọ change profile picture yẹn. Tí mo bá rí profile yẹn ní anywhere, mo máa dá mọ̀. So please, if you wish to support me, link tí ó ń feature lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Let me still pin it here. Link tó ń feature lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lórí chat mi àti eléyìí tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ drop yìí. Tí mo pin yìí. When you click it, you will see a column. The first column you will see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. You click any number of coffee you want to buy for me. The second column is where you will put your name. If you are a fake profile, you can attach your fake profile name. But if you do not put any name, just like Bimi Shemwenitora coffee for me, listen. Oh, thank you so much, ma. And Shetiri Bai. She's a real profile, but she didn't put her name. So it just came to me as somebody bought me coffees. God bless you so much, ma. It just came to me as somebody bought me coffees. It no put name there. So I didn't see a name until now that she indicated in the comment section. So it's actually a safe third party app that you can use to support me, that you can use to... So if you wish to buy the coffees, you can put your fake profile name or don't even put a name at all. It will come as someone bought me coffees. Then you can come into my comment section, and if you want to make it anonymous, that I should not even mention your name, that you are the one that bought the coffees, you can slide into my DM and let me know that a hilarious so number of coffees for me, so that I can duly appreciate you. So thank you. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ lọ kó tó di pé mo cutting nísìnyí. Okay, yẹ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ nù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkùn mi.
Ó torí Ọlọ́run kí ajé mi fi dé mi lórí jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run mo jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí ẹ máa rí mo tún lọ kọ́ nǹkan oríṣiríṣi fún ọmọ ẹnu mi ò ká o. Ó sọ yé yín ìdè bá ọmọ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu mi ká. Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀.
Nǹkan tí Brother Demola sọ yìí, nobody on cyberspace can come to say that he is lying, because we all witnessed it. And we were all saying that, why is Brother Demola not cautioning you in all of this? You have not come out to tell us that he's the one supporting you. Yes, ma, wọ́n lè rí ṣe. Ibi tí wọ́n ti wá ṣe mistake ni pé wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé profile yìí ni mo fi ṣí gbogbo page mi initially. Ó dẹ̀ ní reason why this profile is still standing. And nǹkan tí mo fi gbé profile yìí ro, kọ́ má worry, a máa tó débẹ̀. Màá tún fi di àwọn other pages yẹn náà, àwọn other profiles náà, màá tún fi di yẹn náà mú. It's something I will never share. It's attached. It is known to only me and me alone. Ẹ má bínú.
Wọ́n ní so Larrit wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tú àṣírí Farida.
Internet.
lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ọ̀ṣìgbàpọ̀. So tell you the truth àwọn èèyàn tó bá máa blame mi kan blame mi sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé.
èmi ni kí n máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí o ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn.
èmi náà dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tàjí ẹ̀yìn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
mo ní tàjẹ́ ti Larrit àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe ni àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe bákan ni àwọn nǹkan tó wà ní kọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nǹkan ó dẹ̀ sọ ó dẹ̀ ní òkè nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé a máa pe blogger kan òun ló mọ ìdí àpé ká pe blogger ká ṣe kìnnìkan mo dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé ẹ because o ní.
so Farida ló jẹ́ kẹ́ lẹ fi lọ gbọ́rọ̀ fún Kudi àǹtí mi Kudi
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ok ó ti yé mi so ẹ̀yin ò mọ Kudi rí ọ̀nkú mi ẹjọ́ bá mi lábẹ́ yẹn ṣé ẹ mọ Kudi ẹ má pààrọ̀ ṣé ẹ mọ àǹtí mi ọ̀rẹ́ mi Kudi.
ilé yóò kàn wá.
ẹ máa sọ lọ.
ṣé o gbọ́dọ̀ pé ẹni yẹn pé sọ̀rọ̀ kó má ṣe fact ẹ̀yin náà máa tún fọ́nú níṣìí pẹ̀lú àwọn fact.
mo jẹ́rìí ìfẹ́.
bọ̀dá Demola ṣe rí àwọn fact tẹ́ fi furnish wọn yẹn bí olúwa ti ń bẹ tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ sì ń bẹ that fact is not going to come to social media because that person is under their umbrella. èyí tó máa favour wọn ló máa gbé síta èyí tẹ́yìn fẹ́ káyé rí gangan kò ní jáde sáyé. Come to this side of social media we have a leader and I'm not the only speaker here aláwọn at least àtó speaker bíi mẹ́ta bíi mẹ́rin wà ní under platform yìí tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wò pé òkè o epo kó má dàbẹ̀ ni pé àwa against àwọn there is still another platform there are still other independent speakers all around. You can even go to Truth Hunts. At least it's a man like you. He will hear you out.
èmi ò sọ̀rọ̀ pé máa máa sọ with fact máa máa fún yín.
Amen. Thank you, ma.
Tábà ti ṣe tọ́kẹ́ dá fún mi. But èmi ò tún yìgì. Èmi máa ń sọ yìgì ni.
Igi wòye wo lẹ fẹ́ so.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ẹ fẹ́ra mọ́.
Eléyìí ti já dànù okùn náà gan ti bàjẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Now, tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló dẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ta pé Kudi kò ṣe everything. Kudi dẹ̀ lómi mo ní Kudi má báàgì lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí máa sọ fún ẹ o. Ẹ́ngìsì tiẹ̀ náà o. Síta. Ó dẹ̀ pé ìwádìí ó ṣe gbogbo everything ó get to gather fact yẹ. Ó ní kọ síbẹ̀ kó máa ṣe show.
Did we all hear what he just said now? He spoke to a blogger and told the blogger, don't bank on what I have told you. Make your research to be sure that what I have told you is nothing but the truth. I think at this point, I believe everything this man is saying. No, with that statement alone, kéèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi tán kó wá ní pé wò má dúró lórí nǹkan tí mo sọ ìwọ náà jáde síta kó lọ ṣe research títí ẹ̀. Then máa yí mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ.
8 o'clock yẹn first time tí máa ní mo fẹ́ wo àwọn tó ń ṣe blogger nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé ti yé yín.
Àwa veteran.
8 o'clock 9 o'clock Kudi ò sọ̀rọ̀. Kudi ní òun ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn because àtàlé oko àtàlé bá kọkìnìkan tó òun ò lè sọ. Àmọ́ ní kúrẹ́lẹ́ tí Kudi ò sọ̀rọ̀ yìí oníwọ̀ ló pe Kudi.
Òun kọ́ ló pè é bọ́dá Adémọ́lá jẹ́ kí n kọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé rí èmi ti bọ́ta mo ti bá wọn dá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ pé kọ́ máa jẹun. Òun gbé àti kábàárà wa lójú a máa bá nǹkan jẹ́ gan-an o. Farida ló fẹ́ ṣèyàwó jẹ́ kó dúró mbẹ̀ má jáde Kudi dẹ̀ gbọ́ a respect ara bíi kó blogger tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ṣé wàá rí ìgbọ̀dẹ̀ sọ yẹn ẹ̀yin náà lè ṣe pàtì tí yín bẹ̀ Farida sọ fèmí pé mo ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa tabalé ó máa ta kínní kan ó pèsè òun ò fẹ́ then again òun mọ Larrit kó máa rán ayakìlà sóhun nígbà òun ò lè máa rìn yes òun ò lè máa rìn lójú títì.
Ọ̀gùn Demola ṣé Larrit máa ń rán ayakìlà síyàn ni.
Èmi ò mọ èmi kan tó sọ fèmí lè fi sọ fún yín tó ti yé yín èmi ò mọ gbàtọ́ ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi báwọn ṣọ̀rẹ́ náà tó mi ò mọ nǹkan tó wà káfí pọ̀.
No, this is so bad to say about your friends.
Ọ̀gùn Demola ẹ lè rọrùn rọ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló pa mí lẹ́rù pé kí Larrit máa rán ayakìlà.
So ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ tọ́ síbẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín. So ṣé wàá rí nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín pé ó ṣe ó introduce wa papọ̀ yẹn.
Uncle mi mọ́nù.
Màmá ẹ̀ṣà Larrit aláìsí àwọn à ń bẹ̀ ni mẹ̀nàmọ́ ti fi Demola kí ló lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló lọ bá Yèyé Kújí kí ló yẹ tó lọ ṣe kíníkan ìgbà tó ní Yèyé Kújí kí ló bí ìgbẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yèyé Kújí oníkẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ jọ́ ìdá Farida ti sọ fóun o ìgbà èmi mo lọ pé Yèyé Kújí o èmi mo lọ ṣe kíníkan mo ní Farida sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ ó ní yes Farida sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ ìyàwó Farida báyìí.
ẹ̀yin lẹ́po lè kó wá jà ẹ̀yin lẹ́po ló kókó wá mu ẹ̀yin lẹ advice ọkọ yín pé let us go to blogger ẹ̀yin lẹ dẹ̀ tún padà lọ sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ọkọ yín ló lọ síbẹ̀. Sister Farida, with all due respect though, you are clearly not a victim here. Rather, you are a victim of your own circumstances. Honestly, if you want to hear the truth, because I know the people around you are not telling you the truth. That's the reason why you came to social media to drag this man. And dragging him have opened a lot of cans of worm. See, gbogbo wa dẹ̀ ti rí níbí báyìí lórí social media. Mo rántí ìgbà yẹn gbà tẹ́yìn àti Sister Larrit jà. Yàtọ̀ sí update tí mo ṣe, I did a show that you guys are above all this. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ọkùnrin kókó sáàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. Ẹ má yẹ kọ́rọ̀ ọkùnrin kó dàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì rú and everything. And it's so sad that we are finding ourselves in this place that we are today. It's really so sad. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ nípa yín, how do you feel? How do you feel listening to them? How do you feel listening to them? You are not the victim here, clearly. Bodai is actually a victim in your hands because you asked for the marriage. He said he wanted, according to him, he wanted the introduction. You insisted on marriage either. So why were you not patient enough to make it work? Why were you not patient enough to make it work? It's a surprise to me. Because, okay, before you decide that your old man is in town and you just don't want to do dating stuff with him, you just want to get to the real deal, you just want to be his wife, you want to be in the house with him, you want to live under the same roof with him and everything. And at the slightest provocation, the first thing we see is a blogger. The first thing we get to see is a blogger describing his nakedness. No man takes that. And she did not only describe the nakedness alone, she went, my mommy, yes. Okay, has she posted it? No, I checked now, she hasn't posted them. She only read them during her chat, and I don't want to play her chat here because she was just gloating and bloating and everything. So I'm actually waiting for her to drop the chat. And if she doesn't drop the chat, Demola should get through to this side of Facebook. We'll help him put everything out. Àwa ò ní ṣẹ́nu kò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí because àwa gan fẹ́ rí òkodoro ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ní ṣẹ́nu kò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. My mommy Mutura dem. Àgbà tí mo ti wà lórí live chat gan, mo ti try láti lọ wo page bí ó ti drop it because during her chat she said she was going to post them and up to now she has not posted them. Probably she wants a lot of views on the video before she eventually posts them. When she posts them, we are still going to bring it down to this place. Toyib Musibao, my brother, you are welcome to my live. I love you with the love of Christ. Thanks for coming around. My mommy Mutura then, thanks for coming around. I love you so much with the love of Christ. So gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ, bọ̀dá yìí obviously wọ́n mọ the way tí ẹ ṣe launch attack against Sister Larrit. Òun ni wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ní gbogbo àwọn kan tí mo play few minutes ago. Òun ni wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn because wọ́n mọ bẹ́yìn ṣe ń launch attack. Response Sister Larrit ni wọ́n rí táwọn wá ń feel bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé Sister Larrit is just simply being jealous. No, she wasn't. Sister Larrit wasn't jealous. As a matter of fact, Sister Larrit pa òwe fún yín níjọ́ wedding. Ṣé mo pọ́ ọjọ́ tẹ́ ṣe wedding ni Sister Larrit lọ inaugurate estate project. She stylishly nǹkan tí kíní yẹn mean ni pé you rather spend your money on a man while she would rather invest her own money on business so that the business can bring turnover. How far has the marriage you invested in? How far has it gone? And you can't even sirigun with the marriage on the man because he clearly wanted an introduction that he can fund. You were the one that said because of your status and everything, you wanted an engagement. And he gave it to you because truly he desired. Let's not leave out the fact that what you saw earlier, to multiply earlier in conversation yìí pé àwọn wá sí Nàìjíríà láti wá settle down. Àwọn láwọn ò ní ṣe ṣìnà mọ́. Àwọn nídìí ìyàwó ni. Ọmọ tí wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí gangan tí wọ́n fẹ́ when he arrived, like every responsible woman would do, ni lady yẹn ṣe ṣe. Bobo, okay, you are around. Jẹ́ ká jọ wo ara wa. Probably they've not been together that much. Bóyá orí phone ló ti máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ most times. They've not really had that one-on-one contact. They've not really had that one-on-one contact or one-on-one closeness to the extent tí wọ́n máa fi determine bóyá the man is truly for her or not, or she should go into the relationship or not. But she insisted that, guy, before we go carry this thing waka too far, may we date, may we know each other. And he said 1 year that the lady gave to her was too much. Then his friend suggested it that since you and her have been off and on, that there is no harm in you guys getting back together. Sister Larrit, what I would Sister Farida, sorry. What, maybe it's because I love Sister Larrit so much, that's why her name keeps popping out of my mouth. What you should have done to avoid this old embarrassment that you are facing right now was to at least give each other the chance to at least get to know each other. Fún máa yìí ni opportunity yẹn. And ẹ ti wá fún àwa social media judges, ẹ ti fún wa ní clue. One of the reasons why he wasn't sexually involved with you. You said he was constantly body shaming you. Probably all those things were not there where you guys were doing the off and on stuff that you were having. When you guys were having all the funds that you were having that made him feel okay. So what's there? We can be partners. Despite everything that he has come out to say about you, dating his friends, being a girlfriend to his neighbor, that his neighbor came to attack him, that why will he be knacking his girlfriend and be making it obvious to him that he's knacking his girlfriend. To say the truth, I must really commend the man after knowing all these things, if they are true, after knowing all these things about you and still decides to go into a relationship with you, then I must really commend him that he is a man. But at least from what he just said now about your social media activities prior to your wedding, then what he just rightly said now, no man wants a woman that doesn't listen to him. No man wants a woman that's ka. Because it go can't be like saying now because in the live for your house now he make you know the respect him. And if you want to say the truth, little disagreements, domestic help and all. It's not like you guys were just alone in the house. You had people around. You had people around that were witnessing all those things. Him telling you, do this, you don't listen to him. Him telling you, don't do that, and you go right ahead to do that. And you even convincing him, okay, Jekalo sorrow from blogger. And at the end of the day, it turned out to hear that you blamed it on him. You said he was the one that went to meet the blogger. You did not state that you were the one that advised him to go and see the blogger instead. You did not state categorically that blogger. Instead, you came out to say that he went to meet blogger. I think at this point, you really need to slow down because one, it mess up things for Ryan. Tebanipe, you invested in him and investments in me. I'm sorry to say this to you, but that was your own doing. Your own doing and your own doing alone. Because and one reason it's mine it won't give for acting the way he did for leaving the house is valid. Except you did not realize it. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ, they are valid. Àfi tẹ́yin fúnra yín tí ẹ bá fẹ́ own up sí nìkan ló kù. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ ó wà valid. He said you don't listen to him. He said you allege something that you inspired, that you brought up. You allege it on him that he is the one that did it. These are enough reasons. These are valid reasons for a man to want to leave your house because he may have, maybe he thought of it this way that it's a pé àbí ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀rọ bẹ́yẹn ipò lè jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n rò nìyẹn pé probably nítorí pé àwọn ń gbé ní ilé yín òun ni ẹnu àwọn ò ṣe ká yín. So social media shouldn't have been the first place you run to when the relationship went sour. At least social media would have been the last place tó yẹ kẹ́ sáré wá and not the first place you run to nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Honestly, majority of gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ̀ ọwọ́ yín ló ti wọ́ wá. Ọwọ́ yín ló ti wọ́ wá, yes. Majorly, ọwọ́ yín ló ti wọ́ wá. And to now add salt to injury. Ẹ tún wá gbé blogger tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ pé okay nísìnyí ká tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Láti ìgbà tó ti sọ pé àwọn wà ní vacation ìsọnù wọn tí wọ́n lọ. How many times have she done Sunday chats? In the past 1 month, how many times has she done Sunday chats? But she was out today to do Sunday chat because you gave her a topic. She's not had a valid topic. She's not had a good topic enough for her to come out to say she wants to do Sunday chat. She's always been apologizing for not coming on Sunday chat. At least, mo gbọ́ apology mo ti gbọ́ bí ẹ̀mejì sí ẹ̀mẹ́ta in the past 1 month. And this person is only creating content. This person is only creating content. She's only using you to be relevant on social media. You do not see it on the bright side. Because láti ilẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́ fẹ́ come public pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àgbà tó dá ni wọ́n tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ àgbà tó tó lé. Àwọn ló yẹ kó sọ fún yín pé rárá o, ìgbéyàwó tí ò tí ju bí ọjọ́ mélòó no. Ẹ lọ pa àwọn àgbààgbà ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn bá yín dá sí. Try láti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Try láti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń torí ẹ̀ bínú. Tó bá yẹ pọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n náà ní fault ti wá. Make amends, make your marriage work. Because according to what it's written on this picture, God shall make our marriage work. So why didn't you put effort to making things work rather than running to social media to defame your husband? Because it still remains your husband until you guys formally divorce yourself. It still remains your husband until you guys formally divorce yourself. So it's really unfair on his own part for you to come out. It's really unfair on your own part to just come out to attack this man just like that, subject him to bullying from series of bloggers, and then you come out to say that then some people are saying that what is Soroju. Even ẹni tó jẹ́ pastor gan níjọ́ wo ni mo ṣì gbọ́ tí Prophet Oladele Genesis she sọ pé kì í ṣe gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n bá sọ pa ẹ ló máa dákẹ́ o àwọn ọgbà míì wà tó yẹ pé you have to talk because silence, as we all know, silence means consent. If he keeps quiet, everybody is going to bloody hell believe what you're saying. Everybody else is going to bloody hell believe what your bloggers are saying about him. Your bloggers are making us feel that he's broke. Emma Yekama feel pé you know his worth in assets. So you decide to do sogundogoji. You understand? You understand? You understand? Emma Yekama feel bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹ̀yin fúnra yín gan ẹ fẹ́ fi àkàrà ẹ fẹ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ọmọ kó tó máa jẹ búrẹ́dì òun náà kọ́kọ́ fi iṣu ránṣẹ́ seko. Ẹ má yẹ ká feel bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ má yẹ ká feel bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé you were spending all those money, you were investing all those money because you wanted to be a part of his inheritance. Don't let us see it that way. Because the rate at which you are going about this thing, bẹ́ ṣe ń bínú, tẹ́ ṣe ń da gbogbo ojú ọ̀rọ̀ rú, gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ nípa yín will keep coming out. Will keep coming out. And let's not forget, for everybody that is condemning this man today, he wasn't the first person to come on social media. Yes, he was one that left the house. And he gave his reasons this afternoon for leaving the house. He said he saw Igba. Whether it's true or not, but that is what he said. He said he saw Igba under the bed that you both live. Bó jẹ́ pé bọ̀dá mi náà ni wọ́n rírun nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò tẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kó padà sínú marriage. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ mi ní jẹ́ kó padà sínú marriage. Mi ní jẹ́ kó padà sínú marriage. Whether it's true or not, we do not know. But he said he saw Igba under his bed. We cannot ascertain the part of ọ̀rọ̀ Igba kò ṣe Igba, but we have established the part of wọ́n bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ gbọ́, because àwa gan call wọn out nígbà yẹn pé ọkùnrin rádaràda wo lélẹ̀ tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa ṣe mọ̀nàmọ́ná bí elé tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní caution ìyàwó wọn, because we all believe then that tẹnu wọn bá ka yín kò yẹ kẹ́ máa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe ní social media. And he has come out to say that ara nǹkan tó bí àwọn nínú ní ẹ pé because you made him realize that ẹnu àwọn ò ka yín. So clearly so far, níbi tá ṣìgbédé yìí, àwa sì mọ̀ bóyá new evidence are going to come up in the next couple of hours that is going to change our stand. But based on what has been going on social media that we have evidence of, and what came up today on the part of the man coming out to say his own side of the story, Sister Farida, you are clearly not the victim here. For now, you are clearly not the victim here until you prove us otherwise. Until you prove us otherwise, you are clearly not the victim here. Your blogger can come out to state your side of the story without destroying this man's name. Your blogger can come out to share your side of the story without defaming this man. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni pé ká ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ ni pé ká bà tẹni jẹ́. Àlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ kan ni blogger yín jáde wá ṣe. Blogger yín wá bà tí máa yín jẹ́. So nobody should blame him. Nobody, anybody tó bá fẹ́ wà sincere lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ lórí ìkànnì. Everybody tó bá fẹ́ wà sincere lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ lórí ìkànnì. Whoever wants to be sincere on this issue tó lọ lọ́wọ́ lórí ìkànnì would say that since this news broke out, it has been defamation, it has been libeling, and it has been blackmailing from the part of your blogger, Sister Farida. And that person that you think is going to help you is actually adding salt to your injury. How do you feel today now for you to come out and say all those things you said? How do you feel right now? Bẹ́ṣe wà nísìn one-on-one tó kọ ẹ̀yin nìkan. How do you feel right now? Do you feel you are winning this? No, you are not. Ẹ̀yin náà wo gbogbo àwọn story tó ń rùn tí gbogbo ayé gbọ́ nípa yín. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó lè affect business yín tó jáde síta simply because you sent people out after him. And I say you sent them out because you did not come out to debunk them. You did not come out to disclaim them. Instead, you went on their live chat to call into their show. We all heard your voice in their live chat. So it's safe for anybody. Tó bá fẹ́ dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí nísìn láti sọ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n máa yẹn bá sọ, nǹkan tẹ́ sọ sí wọn lẹ́nu ni wọ́n sọ síta. Because ọ̀tọ̀ ni kí n rojọ́ fún yàn as a mother figure. Pẹ́ni yẹn pé òkè mo mu bí ìyá àbí kẹ́ mo mu bí àǹtí. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kí n rojọ́ fún yàn pé nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀ because ìgbà tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ó ní pé ìgbà tó ń gbọ́ lórí social media pé bọ̀dá Demola ti fi yín sílẹ̀ lòun wọnú inbox yín láti wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé lòun kọ́ yín rádà láti béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ fi ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ fóun. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kẹ́ ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ fún yàn, ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ ni kẹ́ rán èèyàn lọ síta pé kó lọ jà. Tó bá yẹ pé ṣe lẹ ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ fún ìyá yẹn ni tí ìyá yẹn wá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá láti wá jà. Tí ò bá kí ṣe ìdùnnú yín, tí ò bá kí ṣe ìdùnnú yín ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó wá síta, ó yẹ kẹ́yìn fúnra yín kẹ́ put up update ń pé kò ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe sọ ni mo ṣe mí ní ẹ o, One clearly misinterprets me. You didn't do that. Instead, you went on a live chat to corroborate everything she has been saying, to validate everything she has been saying. So, I think at this point, you need to stop seeing yourself as the victim, because clearly, attack is coming from your side. Clearly, attack is coming from your side to this man, which is actually unfair. For a marriage that had just happened, can a boyfriend and girlfriend like image in I can really understand your position. But you guys are married for crying out loud. Only àwọn èèyàn tó wá tọrọ yín lọ́wọ́ wọn now. Ó dẹ̀ láwọn èèyàn tó tẹ̀lé wọn wá tọrọ yín. Why tí ẹ ṣe tọ̀ àwọn èèyàn yẹn lọ instead of social media? At least ìdáná tí wọ́n ṣe, engagement tí wọ́n ṣe tọ́kọ ẹrù ìyàwó wá, tí wọ́n wá dọ̀bálẹ̀ láti wá tọrọ yín. Ó ṣá láwọn èèyàn tó tẹ̀lé wọn wá dọ̀bálẹ̀, wọn ṣá dá wá. Wọ́n wá pẹ̀lú ẹbí, wọ́n wá pẹ̀lú ara, wọ́n wá pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́. So what happened to all those people, including the person that encouraged you guys to start off your relationship back? What happened to having a discussion with all those people? Why social media? So whatever is going on right now, whatever is happening right now, sister me, I need to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. It is your doing. It is your doing. And when you're on this so thorough for you, because they need you to keep talking, so that they will have something to come out to talk about. They need you to keep talking so that they will constantly have something to talk about. Lori social media. And you are clearly helping her. Forgetting that it is your life. Ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa. Òun ni yen sọ nípa òun àtàwọn ọmọ òun làwọn jọ wà ní kíní táwọn tí ṣe vacation and everything. Àwọn ọmọ títí ẹ̀ ń bímọ ni kò sọ́kọ. And she's cool with it. She's not come out for one day to drag any of her kids' husband, of her daughter's husband, ex or present. At least èèyàn kọ́kọ́ lọ́mọ ẹ̀ bímọ fún náà, ọkọ ẹ̀ bímọ fún multiple partners. Kò jáde síta wá ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa any of those partners. But she was so quick to come out and discuss your life history without feeling it that this thing is going to come back to you and you think that this woman sincerely loves you. Well, that is your own discretion to decide. But anything I need you by law for now until more evidence come up. Ibi táwa ṣì dúró lé lórí náà la ṣe wà. Tá ń sọ pé nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, Demola is clearly the victim and he has every right to defend himself. So people should stop saying that is ọkùnrin kò yẹ kọ́kùnrin máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí elé. Obìnrin tó gbé orúkọ ọkùnrin wá láti wá bàjẹ́ ńkọ́. What do we say about that? Obìnrin tó gbórúkọ ọkùnrin wá síta láti wá bàjẹ́ ńkọ́. This bros gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ brother any of us. Àwa gangan la máa jẹ́ spokesperson wọn. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ brother any of us. Ẹ yẹ ká fọ̀rọ̀ ṣírò ara wa wò. Wọ́n lè jẹ́ brother any of us. Kó má yẹ pé àwa gan la máa gbá lead. Kó má yẹ pé àwa gan la máa mú wọn lọ síbi tí wọ́n ti máa lọ sọ tẹnu wọn tí wọ́n ní máa caution wọn pé kí wọ́n dákẹ́ kó má sọ̀rọ̀. Nígbà tó dé yẹ pé ẹni tó launch attack sí wọn, wọ́n encourage ní pé kó sọ gbogbo tinú ẹ̀ bọ́ta. So, thank you everybody for coming around. Thank you, my mommy, Nike Miracle Badmos, for the coffees. I really love you. God will continue to replenish your pockets. Ibi tẹ́ ṣe mú owó yẹn bọ́ta. Àgbà iná ò ní wọbẹ̀. Òkè lọ́wọ́ afúnni wà, lókè báyìí lọ́wọ́ yín ló máa wà. So thank you everybody for coming around, for taking your time at this hour to come and listen to what I have to say. We are going to continue on this case. The evidence bá ṣe ń jáde síta náà làwa náà máa ṣe kíni, la máa analyze it from this side of Facebook. So ẹ má gbàgbé àwọn oníbàárà wa, their lines are always open to you to place your order, to make inquiry and all. And my coffee link, even though you are not on live chat while I am doing this chat and you came back to see the chat after I am done with the chat. My coffee link, like I always say, they go live, they go transfer. Either I'm on live chat, I'm not on live chat, it is working. At any time you feel that, okay, you wish to support me and everything, and you've gone through my pages, you're not saying star and all. In fact, let me go on to first star for now. coffee. You can click the link at any time to buy me any number of coffees to support me. And because I quite understand that the coffee app is a bit complex, if the coffee app is a bit complex, so you can't find your way around it, you can get into my inbox. This privilege is only for known fake profiles in my team now. You can get into my inbox to ask for account number. I'm going to furnish you with an account number that you can support me with. So, till we meet again on this channel, I remain your one and only Abiyamo Aye with the sauce. Thank you everybody for coming around. Happy New Week, everybody, and I wish you all a blessed and fulfilled week ahead. And Bashir will go on week, but anyways, happy New Week, everybody. I love you with the love of Christ. Oh, dabo.